You hear about the 15-year-old boy, Jamar Boggs, chased a car on his bike for 15 minutes and saved a 5-year-old girl who was snatched from a front yard in Pennsylvania?
No. That's awesome.
Oh, that is so sweet.
Wow.
Hey, let me turn this way so it's even funnier.
What are we doing right now?
I should have sit right that Ronnie over there. It sounded better. If you turn your head right yonder. All right, everybody, we're live. I gotta pull the video camera down and readjust it real quick. If anybody would like to start conversations off, I'll adjust the camera.
Good morning.
No, the music's still on.
Look up.
Oh, here we go. All right, everybody, we's live.
Good morning.
I don't have the video set properly. We have Jessica in it yet, but we're gonna adjust
It's
in a minute.
okay. It's not that morning.
I was really. She's like, oh, it's okay. I was just over there adjusting the mic, and I'm like, I'm trying to get it right. She looks up at me because, of course, I'm standing up, and I'm like, oh God, that so didn't look right, did it?
Yep, especially if it was on YouTube.
Well, if you were sitting in Donna's seat, it looked like I was fixing my zipper, and she was staring at my belly button.
Yeah.
That's visually what it would have looked like.
Yes, that's about
Yeah, that's about the right. Her sitting down, me standing up. That's about right.
Yep.
So, speaking to that mic one time,
Yes.
one more time.
Is that better?
Yes. Oh, I'm just trying to get you adjusted.
I can't hear anything. I think my headphones are cut off.
Well,
They were. I adjusted some stuff yesterday because we had this weird back feed yesterday, so I'm trying to get everything going.
mhm. So, Brian, you still got the story pulled up as you take a big old bite of biscuit?
I just pulled I just pulled it up, and I can't believe it.
Yeah, that is so sweet.
That's awesome.
Is everything on your end loud enough where you need it, Jessica?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
good now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Evidently, in Pennsylvania, 5-year-old Jocelyn Rojas is disappeared from her front yard in Pennsylvania. Authorities scoured the neighborhood asking if anyone had seen her, but a 15-year-old boy named Jamar Boggs and his friends took off on their bikes to search. After following the suspect's car for 15 minutes, the driver stopped and let the girl out. Two teenage boys are being hailed as heroes after they chased a car carrying the kidnapped girl on their bicycles. 5-year-old Jocelyn was playing in her front yard in Lancaster, Pennsylvania when she vanished Thursday afternoon. Authorities believe she was abducted by a man who lured her off by offering ice cream.
Wow.
So,
That is terrible.
And this is all serious, right? I mean,
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
real.
for 2 hours, neighbors and the police, looked all around and they couldn't find her anywhere. But Jamar Boggs and his friend took off on their bicycles to search for her. About a half a mile away, they spotted Jocelyn in a sedan, but the driver was elusive. Every time we'd go down the street, he'd turn back around and then we'd follow him. The two teens chased an alleged kidnapper on their bikes for 15 pounding minutes.
Wow.
Wow.
He stopped at the end of the hill and let her out, and she ran to me and said that she needed her mom, Tamar said. So,
5 years old. I want a man. That's scary.
yeah, the police are looking for the
Heck if
suspect.
I know what just happened.
He described as a white male between the ages of 50 and 70 years old.
That is horrible.
Yes.
That is just, ugh.
And the story we were talking about yesterday about the little girl that got thrown off the bridge in Tampa. Did you ever see the picture of her dad?
No.
Oh my gosh. He looked crazy.
Oh, great.
And he was 25 and but it was like so disturbing because it was like he had full custody, but his record was like completely horrible. He had all these domestic violence things on his record. And, he was clearly like on a lot of drugs.
I
and stuff
blame
like
the
that.
system for that.
I was going to say, and he has full custody?
Yeah. And he had full custody. And I'm like, that's just crazy. How does somebody
I
who
would sue the
clearly
system.
looks like insane and on a lot of drugs and has a horrible like record like that have full custody of a little girl?
That's our government at work. I blame the
Yeah.
system for that.
There's so many other things to blame everybody for. It's just stupid. There's nobody's, I don't know. You can't really blame a crazy person. I mean, if there's somebody that's taking advantage of the system, then you can, but I don't know. It's just not right. to
Well, no,
blame
you
the
can't
crazy
blame
person.
a crazy person, but you can acknowledge that he has
Issues,
problems.
yes.
Well, I don't think it's like that kind of crazy. I think it's like drug induced crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And see,
Absolutely.
at that
Psychosis,
point-
drugs can cause psychosis.
Right. At that point, you're responsible for your actions.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That just and that,
But
that baby was so.
She was
beautiful.
so cute.
But the thing about it is, and I've said this several times before, if we had an eye for an eye law,
Oh yeah.
I mean, just go ahead and throw him off the bridge.
Well, I would have to throw him off a building because
A bridge would be too
proportionately,
nice. Yeah.
proportionately, you know, a building would be more proportionate to his size as
Yeah.
that bridge was that little girl. Now I'd throw
Yeah.
him. I'd go to Peachtree, Weston Towers, and just chunk them because there's no way to survive that. None.
Did y'all see the guy, the police officer that pulled the guy over the body camera on?
No.
No.
Where is this happening?
I'm trying to pull it up now, but there was a police officer that pulled over a guy. He didn't know at the time that the car he was driving was stolen.
Who didn't?
The police officer that pulled him over.
Didn't know the guy with the body camera.
No. The police officer had a body camera.
Okay.
He gets out of the car. He did at the time he pulled the guy over. He didn't know the car was stolen.
Okay.
He goes up to the car, asks the guy to roll his window down and hand him his driver's license. The guy opens the door and starts shooting him.
Okay. Well,
When he
let's
does,
reframe. Keep saying guy. Let's reframe
Like
the
the
suspect,
suspect.
so it's a little
Suspect.
more
Well,
point
his
blank.
name is Davy Cook.
The
uh,
suspect.
The
is.
suspect's name was David Cook. The body camera caught the whole thing on film,
Holy cow! And the body camera was mounted where? Don't say on his body. but
on like his shoulder
So-
area. I
so
think it's mounted
like shoulder badge, name tag type area.
right.
Wow, because
And
that
you-
means to me that means if he's standing at the car, the camera would be at about the top of the window that the suspect's sitting in. Holy cow! Can you imagine? Did you see the footage?
I saw the
Oh
foot,
my
caught
God.
his face, caught the gun, and it going off at the police officer.
Holy
Is
cow!
the police officer
Thank God
okay?
he's got a vest on.
He's okay. He was shot in the leg. He was shot 3 or 4 times.
Oh my gosh.
You can see him firing. The police officer falls to the ground. You can see him firing, and just bullets, the shells discharging everywhere
Wow.
where he's shooting at him.
That's crazy.
where he shoot where
Where
the
the
guy
police officer shooting
shooting
at
back.
the-
returning fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
I just know if I'm lost, other people lost. I
yeah.
don't know.
David Cook drives off. The suspect drives
Okay.
off. He is later caught.
Yay.
He is caught.
Yay.
Holy
And,
smokes!
he's charged with all kinds.
Would
of
this be
stuff.
on like
Attempted murder.
Yahoo this morning?
Yeah, probably. Just look at the body camera.
I kept seeing this morning.
Yeah.
Hostage taken.
The ISIS. I mean the terrorist people.
Now, let me tell you about that Paris. Before we go to the David Cook, the hostage situation that happened in Paris. That was all on video. They actually show where the guy stood over the police officer and shot him and killed him. He was
Jesus.
begging for his life.
And
he
are
still
we
shot him.
thinking the ISIS crap again?
There's 2 suspects that were on the no-fly rule.
They're
and-
brothers.
brothers, and excuse me, they were caught. They haven't been caught yet, but there's 80,000 SWAT members going house to house looking for these guys.
Okay, so there's a manhunt going.
Man-
on.
Well,
hunt.
they've got him narrowed down. He is in an industrial. They're both in an industrial park, they believe, with a hostage, and they're saying it will end there, one way or another. It will end there. They are either going to be arrested or killed. They're not taking any chances with these 2.
Jeez, Louise, and all this happened
That's
in the
so
last like
crazy.
24 hours.
I know. I'm
Yeah,
like,
I
this
woke
is
up
like
to it
a
this
lot
morning.
of stuff going on.
starting this week. They said that over, I can't remember if it was 800, 900, or 8,000 or 9,000 people from Paris and France and stuff have joined ISIS.
Yeah.
So wait, say
Yeah.
again.
People, residents of France, Paris, either I can't remember if they said 800 to 900 or 8,000 to 9,000 current citizens have joined ISIS.
What the hell?
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
How does that make any sense?
And a Frenchman was beheaded, if I'm not mistaken. One of
Well,
their journalists
I-
was beheaded.
I know the
How can you back that up?
French have been a little shitty towards the U.S. for many years, as far as not wanting to acknowledge things that have happened to the U.S. They don't want to acknowledge a few things that the U.S. has been involved with. They just try to use the "my name's Bennett, I ain't in it" kind of mentality, and it's really tacky because yet if something happened and you were getting blown away, you would be asking for our help. So it just blows my mind that all of a sudden these people are turning their backs on us, and it just gets my attention a little bit to think that these people are joining ISIS, which means they are almost having an underground railroad there right now. Does that make sense? If
Right.
they're trying to search for this guy, and if there's an underground network, they're going to be funneling this guy from house to house to house and keep him hid. I mean, you know, you think back to when Hitler sent the stormtroopers out looking for Jewish folks, and they're all hiding in attics and basements. Does everybody follow what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And real quick, I know everybody can't see it, but that's what the
Ooh.
body camera looks like.
Yeah, they've been trying to get more and more of these things to be put on police officers because do you want to see what that looks like? A lot of stories have gone down to the
Cool.
if you would have seen it from the beginning,
Mhm.
such as the Michael Brown case, if you would have seen it from the police officer's perspective from the
Right.
very beginning, then you would understand why it unfolded the way it unfolded.
Right.
And the dash cam only does so much. You need to start having cameras on individuals.
Well, I bet technology's gonna catch up, and they're gonna be dispatched information. Everything's gonna be like a little black box, gonna be stored on that body cam.
Oh yeah,
That way you
I
can
bet
hear
you
what's
that
being.
even have your heart rate on it. I mean, I'm sure before it's over with, there'll be all sorts of technology added.
Well, I can just see where what dispatch is feeding the police officer to justify pulling Michael Brown over or stopping Michael Brown. You know what I'm saying? So it can
Here's
all
what
be
gets
backed up.
me is how trying to word this right. They should invent. Let me word it this way. They should invent a way. We have all this technology with these phones. There should be a way invented for the radios that they wear and that mic that's strapped to their shoulder. That mic should have some kind of camera
Camera on it.
incorporated in it.
Yeah, because fire wears them, EMS wears them, police wears them.
Even if it doesn't turn on
Right.
until
Yeah.
you push a button.
until well, I wouldn't even do that. I wouldn't want the officer to have control of it. I would say the second that the blue light boop boop gets turned on,
Or he's
the
called.
camera's activated.
But you don't always run blue lights
No,
or red lights.
another
It's
good
not
example.
just like that. I
I'm
mean, the
just saying,
second
yeah.
something happens,
When he calls into radio and says radio 918 91D, I got a put suspect and pulling over. The camera
something should be
automatically
activated.
cuts it on
That's my
through
point.
dispatch,
Yeah,
and
now
they
that would
can't
work.
cut it off.
And they
do anything.
can't cut it off. The
That
cop,
would be
no, this way, I, as a police chief, couldn't look at Jessica and go, so why'd you turn your camera off?
Yeah.
Why wasn't your camera on? Why didn't you do this? Why was your camera off? Why was it? No.
Yeah.
The second that's, whatever the car is,
There's no
1098D.
questions. Yeah.
1064 going code whatever,
Right.
dispatch, boom. Because dispatch already knows they're talking to you.
Right.
The second they know they're talking to you, and it's all through computers anyways. So the second they're going click, 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 and they're making notations, they've talked to you. The second the enter button gets hit with your number and it, camera goes live.
Right. Well, we always had we had a code 1018, we're in trouble.
Mhm.
We didn't have and that's because we can't always if you're in a bad situation, you can't always say I need help.
Yeah, because they already know where you're at.
They already
Right.
know where you're at because you've been dispatched.
Well, that's
We
my whole
also
point.
had an orange button on our radio that if we pushed it, it sent out an emergency code to everybody else, and it was specifically for that radio.
Well, there is so much technology out there. I don't understand why that hasn't been dealt with yet.
Yeah,
And,
you would think that
you
they
know-
would have came up with something by now.
Well, yeah, because it took police forever to get there, but by golly, our EMS and our fire.
Well,
people,
another thing
Johnny on
too,
the spot.
like the Michael Brown thing. If you're in the commission of a felony and you've just committed a felony,
And you
I
fit the
think-
description of that person.
I think that if you retaliate against that officer or fight him when he's just trying to stop you and ask you a question, you meet the description of somebody saying that you committed a crime, and then you try to exercise your right to get away from him or whatever you think you need to do. I think by all means you've lost your constitutional rights.
That's right.
You violated his. If the police officer feels he needs to use deadly force, he can use it.
You keep watching, you mark my words, you keep watching society get worse by the day. And when that martial law gets brought in,
Mhm.
what you just described is martial law.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not even joking. It's point blank. We got some people that served in the military that can speak for this as well. But I know for a fact what was said to my father. My father was point blank. if the people with them 2 Hummers said, you make one attempt to come past us, you will be shot.
Right.
There's none of this, sir, please go back to your car. We've
Right,
already said to you, you can't come past you cannot go beyond this line, sir. You need to turn around and go back. And my father was being pretty forceful with that. I live right there. I'm serious. If it was not for my stepmother walking out on the porch, yelling and waving, saying that's her husband, it would have probably got worse, because the louder he got, the more they were, sir, if you come beyond this point, you will be shot. There's none of this, please sit down and eat your Pop-Tart. It's not being polite at this point. It's come past this line, fool, and we will massacre you.
right.
Please try to obey some rules. Military, it's not necessarily that way. I'm not trying to make it out like they're a bunch of bad guys, but it's the difference of a mama and a daddy and a little boy. How many times the mom always say, boy, you better do what you're told. Boy, you better wait till your daddy gets
It's
home.
home. Yeah.
That you just crossed the line. We just went 4 steps further in this conversation. You know, you got mama that's the police telling you to sit down and shut up. If you don't do it, daddy's coming into the room with a big belt.
Yeah. A lot of this is parents, teach your children
From
how
a
to
police
react.
officer, by the way. Not all dispatchers are the brightest crayons in the box. Just
Well-
saying. And that is from a police officer.
Well, I agree with that.
That's funny.
So
Because you'll get dispatched to difficulty breathing and get there and someone's shot. Well, yeah, it's kind of hard to breathe when you got a bullet in your.
well, I'm blown away on the whole this ISIS thing. This just that's disturbing to know that a fellow country is
that
doing that.
we have been in alliance with more or less throughout.
You know,
France has been there with us.
it's just sad.
It is.
Well, listen to this. In New Orleans, a police officer who shot a suspect may approve usefulness of his body camera. If it is true that New Orleans police officer Matthew Bennick's body camera recorded a fleeing suspect shooting at him Wednesday night before Bennick fatally shot him, then just like that, the value of this camera such has been established. Cameras can cut through all the he said, she said that typically accompanies police shootings and give us a picture. And is my camp? Are you freaking kidding me?
Since none of us know what you're talking about, the listeners are like, "What the hell's going on?"
I'm talking about a police shooting.
Oh, but you just started going, and I'm lost. I'm like, what the hell is he doing?
The internet cut off real quick. Cameras can cut through all the he said, she said stuff. Typically accompanies police shootings and give us a picture of what police officers saw should have been before pulling the trigger. Thursday, before the New Orleans Parish coroner had identified the man, the police officer killed. New Orleans police officer Superintendent Michael Harrison said he had been briefed on the footage captured by Bennick's body camera and that he was confident that the policies of the New Orleans Police Department had been followed. So what had happened was this police officer went after a fleeing suspect. The fleeing suspect was caught on camera shooting at the police officer. Police officer shot and killed him. So, but you won't. I guarantee you won't see Jesse Jackson or any of them fellas going down there fighting against that.
And that's what sucks is all the drama that gets brought into it by people that are getting paid. The thing, you keep hearing that they get paid to go be advocates and protest and all this other stuff. And why in the world would you pay a fool like that?
Right.
I mean,
Start
NAACP, isn't the money supposed to be used for good? Like maybe a charity or something? Or fighting for, say, a woman who has been fired and a lawyer needs to go in and try to help her, keep her job. Why would we pay some dude to just go stand on television and sling crap like a monkey at a zoo? And I am not comparing him as a black man. I'm talking about you're just stirring crap. That's what you're
Exactly.
doing.
Well, that's what they get paid to do. Stir the pot.
Yeah, just stir the crap, and it doesn't make sense to me.
Well, I'll tell you what doesn't make sense. I mean, the man owes over $4 million in back taxes. Why don't they go after him his taxes and shut him up?
Yeah.
Exactly.
You owe taxes, dude. You're over here starting up crap. Let's start some crap with you. Go pay your taxes.
That's right.
Well, everybody else has to.
And I don't, I'm not scared to say it to somebody. I mean, I call you out on what, if I do something wrong,
A second hostage situation just got reported in Paris right now.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Right now, just got reported. I'm
Oh my
a
gosh.
fellow officer is watching the news right now,
That is crazy.
saying he just saw it.
But like I said, he's over here starting crap. God Almighty.
Yeah, it's man, that ISIS thing's not going. I mean, it's not going to end well in Paris.
No, they'll probably end up killing the hostage and the people. They
The
figure,
two hostages now.
what the heck? What do they got to lose? Let's see if I can pull it up. I'm pulling it up now. So,
And
with the
brother-
negotiations underway in a hostage standoff with the suspected gunman in Wednesday's massacre at the French newspaper office, a second hostage situation was reported in eastern Paris Friday. Police told ABC News heavily armed SWAT teams moved into Porte de Vincennes after the second hostage situation developed at Kosher Grocery. Meanwhile, the suspects in Wendy's massacre are holed up in a printing company in a town northeast of Paris. Taking one male employee hostage, said Audrey and a spokesperson of the city hall. A major operation to detain the suspect is identified by officials and French citizens that it is underway in the village, which is located 20 miles northeast of Paris and near the Charles de Gaulle airport. Helicopters and hundreds of security forces backed by ambulances streamed the town. French special forces could be on the nearby rooftop.
Yeah,
So
they've
it's
shut down the airport too because it's in such close proximity.
yeah, it's not.
Well, the thing too is the reason they need to probably shut the airport down is if you got all these people, and it's possible we have this underground network. You don't want the planes flying because
Yes.
you don't know what goober is opening a gate and letting somebody in and letting somebody get on a plane and letting somebody
Yeah.
disappear.
So they only have one guy. It's just a second hostage situation because they had one Wednesday, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That is just insane.
What is wrong with people?
Well, what's wrong with the guy that's here in Atlanta that was allowing loaded guns
Yeah.
on a Delta airplanes?
That's
Employees.
And they
yeah, but
they-
that also was the dude that was smuggling guns as well.
yeah, they smuggled hundreds and hundreds and hundreds.
So I
of
mean,
guns.
it wasn't that he was allowing people to get onto the plane with loaded guns. This was a smuggle ring. This
This
was
is
the
an
smuggling.
Atlanta airport employee. Apparently, they don't have to go through metal detectors. Everybody else does.
But employees
But
don't.
employees don't. So that's
That
how
is
they were
crazy.
getting away with it.
That is so crazy.
I mean, pilots have to go through them. Flight
Well,
attendants.
you think they do.
No, that's what they
Well,
were.
pilots go in the same place
But-
we do.
My point is if all the other employees are not going through it and getting away with it, you don't know if all the pilots are going through
Right.
it. My point is if this guy was getting through it, we've already proved he was getting through it. We know he was getting through it. Then who else was getting through it?
Well, I mean, is he like one of the people that empties the trash? Is that why he's not having to stand in the security line every time, going back and forth?
No, from what it said, all the pilots, all the passengers, anybody that's in the plane itself has to go through.
So that's how they were getting away.
If you're a stewardess, whatever, you have to go through because you load on the same way. on
Because
the plane.
technically, anybody they think that's going to be traveling in the air.
Air.
Mhm.
Okay.
So
what he was doing was loading. He was already.
hey,
He
you
was
do know
already.
that's right under the mic.
He was
Sorry.
already on.
See?
He was already in the terminal. All he was doing was coming up and meeting him like in the bathroom or whatever, and
Right.
just swapping out bags with him because he's already gone through security.
And it's just stupid. Let me tell you, I've accidentally got a firearm into the airway area. And let me tell you, I was scared as hell because there's a checkpoint where we as construction workers had to go into the fenced area and drive our vehicles right past the luggage carriers, right past the planes, the people working on the planes.
Yep.
And I was told when I got there through a Nextel from my boss at the time that when I was working for this company, you better make sure you don't have your gun on you today because if you travel inside this fence with a firearm, the list of felonies that you will be committing will be outrageous just by having the firearm in your truck going through that fence. So we went through the whole truck. I'm like, man, I ain't got my gun. They came, they had the little stick with the mirrors, searching under the car, searching the truck. They searched inside the truck, walked the dog around the truck, everything. I didn't think about my briefcase. Inside my briefcase was my Smith & Wesson 40. And I didn't find out until I was already inside. And I went down and I had a calculator that was it was a construction calculator, so it did mathematical equations for things that most calculators won't. It's just programmed into this calculator. So I go to whip open the briefcase, and I'm like, oh crap. and you know, when you open a briefcase, it's like this laptop. You can't see my fingers right now, you know. So I open it, and my brother's on the other side of the truck and sees me go, uh-oh, and he's like, what?
Oh gosh.
That's not a good uh-oh. What? And you can tell he's freaking out. And I said, I got my gun.
No.
No, the hell you don't. Because here's the problem. I went in with no gun.
Yeah.
If I get caught with a gun inside, then how did I get the gun? Because they believed that they 100% checked my truck and there was no gun. How did I pick up a gun inside the airport? That would have been the problem.
Right.
Yeah.
So I put it back in the glove, put it back in the briefcase. And I'm not lying when I say this. We started wrapping that puppy up with duct tape just so that it was sealed. If anything happened, I'd be like, look, dude, I forgot it was in here. I wrapped it up. I locked it up. It's behind the seat. Dude, I was freaking out because we're talking felonies. We're talking bad felonies, not like bouncing a $7,000 check to a mortgage company. We're talking felony.
And they're federal.
Federal, exactly.
Federal crimes.
So, yeah.
Federal crimes. And that's crazy, too, when you're on the tarmac like that. The airplanes have the right of way. Cracks me up. We're running lights and sirens, you know, cardiac arrest. And we have to stop and wait for 2 airplanes. Crazy.
That's funny.
But I have had airplanes stop and wave us through when they see we're running lights and sirens on the tarmac.
Here,
but,
we went over, by the way. Let's go take a break. I've got something that a listener just sent that is from Channel 2, where it says a dog took a bullet for a family member.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Everybody, give us just a few seconds. We'll be right back. It's just for fun in the morning.
I'm sorry. I was so conscious of my biscuit that I didn't finish.
I know.
But I couldn't see. I had a big old.
I know, but you get up, walk off. I mean, it was right under the mic.
That one I wasn't conscious of. Where's the bag?
It's over here. I got it thrown away.
I just want to put my crap in it.
We just got to start thinking about over talking each other, stuff like that. Because I've heard somebody yesterday, I had somebody tell me they were listening, and they said that when they're listening, they don't understand half of what we're talking about because we're seeing it and they're not. So people are saying they're getting lost.
Oh, like the stories that we're reading?
That's why I was saying say suspect instead of saying the guy. We don't know if the guy is the bad guy or the cop. And stupid little things like Brian's reading the story, and I was scrolling the news on Facebook, and he showed some little kid riding a little motorcycle, and Donna just laughed. Well, maybe Donna got what she laughed about, but everybody else that's listening is hearing Brian talk about a news story and her go ha and burst into a laugh, which is very confusing when nobody knows what just took place. I just want to make sure that we stay.
Well, somebody tweeted and was like, that was a really good police analogy that you did about the mom and dad.
Oh,
and then that's funny. Or police and military analogy.
It is. It makes a big difference.
Yeah.
We go back. I'll tell you something I've seen that makes a difference in military police and regular police.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you that story, Brian, if you want to read it. sent you an email. Jeez, that means I got to go open it. I bet you're thinking twice about smoking today.
No, yesterday.
Hell, any day.
Yesterday was freaking horrible. I walked out Wednesday to get in the car after work. It was 12 degrees.
Ugh. Yeah. Can't do the cold.
Oh, it kills my back. The bars in my back get so cold. It's a different kind of pain. It's like, oh.
Yeah.
And once it gets cold, it's almost the only way to get warm is to take a hot bath
Yeah.
because you're cold. from
Yeah,
the
that's what I was
inside.
telling Brian yesterday. He was talking about he got his feet had gotten cold and stuff. I was like, go take a warm shower, not a hot shower, but just get into a lukewarm shower and get started. Because when I used to work on days like yesterday, and we'd be outside all day long, I have a thing like Brian was saying. Once his feet get cold, so when I would go to work, when I was a helper, the guy driving would run the heat wide open and it blowing on your feet.
Right.
Well, then my feet would sweat because we're in a hot truck. And then here I am dressed to work in 20 degrees. So I then go
Yeah.
outside in 20 degrees and we're trampling around in the cold mud and my feet are
Already-
freezing. And I got steel
already
toe.
wet.
Yeah, well, I got steel toe boots on.
Yep.
So steel toe boots, once those things are cold, they're cold. And then when you're sweaty and get in cold shoes, yeah, you're screwed.
Well, the bars are actually titanium, but the bolts and the screws are metal. And when those get cold, they're screwed into the bone. It's bone
Right.
cold. It's horrible. Horrible.
So here's some stuff on the Paris manhunt. Here's another one that's
They want to die martyrs.
where they're talking about the French terror suspects. Jeff sent me something and it's not opening.
Is it Channel 2, you said? I have that on my app.
And I sent Brian, I can't remember what it was, if it's Channel 11 about the dog. Kim Kardashian tweets about her look for 214. I don't know if we make a big deal out of talking about her or not. I'm just bringing up something to keep us going.
I got a robbery suspect pushes a paraplegic out of a wheelchair.
Right.
Douche
Well,
nugget.
you'll read that one. Don't close it.
I'm looking for
um,
I have
here's
2 seconds.
One about some fish smuggling.
Talked about that.
Yes.
Just make sure the camera's got you good.
What?
All right, here we go.
Oh, okay.
Voice wise, because it's
Gotcha.
two different feeds. One's feeding the
Yeah.
radio station and one's. And we're back and we're talking about something that nobody has a clue what. Because I have two different ways of feeding it. I have our microphones that feed two different things. They feed the radio station, but they also feed the video. So I have to get the volume for each person feeding the video correctly. And then I have to get the volume feeding the radio correctly. And I think I'm going to switch it around. I just had an idea just as quick as I said that. But
A light bulb went off.
yeah, literally,
Saw it.
literally a light bulb went off. Well, what I want to do is try to take the signal that's leaving to go to the radio station. I literally want to get that very same feed going to the camera as well so that I don't have to control it two different directions because
Yeah.
it's kind of a pain in the butt. I would rather know that the same voice I'm hearing is
Is
the
what
same that's
is-
feeding both.
Going on the video. Yeah.
That's it. So listen, you were just saying, tell me what you were just saying about the tweet, because I know we said that on camera and not on the station. About the analogy military.
Oh yeah, that somebody was listening on Twitter and said that it was they look like the analogy with the police and military.
Comparing it to mom and
Yeah.
dad.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
I had said to her, I said, when we go back live, I'll tell you another story. So when I was 18 years old, my dad lived in Myrtle Beach, right? So I go up there to work, and just so happens one of the weekends, so it was some big military break or holiday or something, but the strip at Myrtle, I don't know how it is now, but used to, it was 5 to 8 miles of just a cruising strip.
Yeah.
I mean, you might go 3 miles an hour, you might go 6, Most of the time, it was stop, go, stop, go, stop, go.
I think that's how it pretty much still is too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, military police, because all the military was on a break, and all these jarheads and army guys and Navy. I mean, the town was just flooded with military. So they sent in the MPs. So normally you would have the beach patrol cops that work in pairs. Well, this particular weekend, they were so stretched thin, the military police came in. So you would have one police officer and one military police. That made a pair.
Right.
So they were walking. I'm not even joking. They were walking down the sidewalk as pairs, but then you would also have a pair walking down the yellow line of the road because it was all bumper to bumper, and it's 2 lanes going this direction and 2 going this direction. So they would just be walking down the road, the center of the road. It's not like the traffic was even moving.
Right.
It might move 8 feet and then stop, move 8 feet and then stop. So one of the beach patrol guys, in his shorts, in his blue shirt, his, walkie-talkie up around his shoulder, his belt on with his gun, bunch of jarhead Marines sitting in the back of a Jeep, partying, got a big cup, kind of like what Donna was drinking out of, big 32-ounce, plastic Six Flags type cup, partying, full of liquor. And the beach patrol guy walks up to this jacked up 4x4 truck, telling these jarheads, you need to quit hanging out of the truck. Then it was, what do you have in the cup? Then it was the jarhead screaming, F you, you can't talk to me, you have no jurisdiction over me, blah, 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 blah. Let me just say this as nicely as I can. Military police walks up there, yells to the guy, get back in the vehicle. The guy in the vehicle kind of smarts off. Military police guy bust out one time, what is your rank? The boy said something, and all I know is the MP reaches up, grabs him by his dog tags, yanks him out of the back of this Jeep. He lands on his shoulder/neck area, was then told to get up. He got up and decided he was going to say something smart, and all I can tell you is a baton went behind his kneecap and put him back on the ground. And then the cop and the military police was picking him up, pushing him against the back tire that's mounted on the back of this Jeep. And his face went inside the circle of the tire, which would indicate his face hit about where the lug nuts that held that rim on. Yeah, this wasn't a good day for this guy.
It doesn't sound like
and
it.
then you still at this point have not been arrested and taken to jail yet. You and your little tight green shorts and wife beater just got slammed to the concrete by a military cop. The military cop walks up, he's full uniform. You might want to pick on the beach cop because he's dressed in his little, beach outfit. But yeah, you wasn't. Well, let me just say the rest of the guys in this Jeep were telling him, shut up, shut up. Don't say nothing else.
Funny.
Don't say nothing else.
I'm going to get wait till your dad gets here.
Yeah, let me call your mama and see if she can send your daddy to come get you. Let me catch this phone. Just for Fun Radio.
Good Friday morning to you folks.
What's happening?
Same old, another day at the office. How y'all doing today?
Doing terrific.
Good.
Awesome. I sent you an email about 20 minutes
and
ago.
it will not open. So while you're live, start telling everybody what this email is to help explain what's going on because I can't get it to open.
I got you. Basically, it was a letter my daughter brought home last night. She's 18. She's been training for the last 4 years at Snellville Police Department in a program called the Explorers. And basically, it's just teaching young people who are interested in law enforcement and things of that nature. It's just a program for them to go learn about all kinds of police activities, laws, the rules, blah, blah, blah.
It's like a junior police academy for the kids.
Yeah, basically. I mean,
it's kind of a preschool for them in case they do want to become police officers.
Yeah, it's not quite so free, but
no, but you get what I'm saying.
Either way, it is. Flip that one up, flip next one up, slide the other one across.
You have to remember he's at work, everybody.
But anyway, so I mean, we pay a small fee for them to go through the training
Yes.
and all that, and they're just trying to raise funds to help continue the program. Just the economy and everything, things been kind of tight. And I didn't even realize it. It is actually, they're affiliated with the Boy Scouts of America.
Oh, now that's kind of cool. See, I didn't know that that all that
I
kind of
didn't
works
either
together.
until I started reading the letter.
Oh, that's cool.
They're basically, they're asking for either monetary donations or time donation for events that they hold.
Right.
People to volunteer to help them out with these events. The letter I sent you has all the information, who to contact, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So I just figured with y'all being in the area, Brian's in Loganville, you've been in the Snellville area and whatnot, that with the radio station, y'all could possibly help promote it.
Yeah.
And she is, I mean, this is something that's very important to her. She's been doing it for 4 years now.
That's
she's
actually
wanting to get into, yeah, she's wanting to either get into forensics or child psychology.
There's good money in the
children's
forensic
ministry.
stuff. One of the
Yeah.
girls I went to school with worked at DeKalb County for many, many years and then ended up working for the FBI on their forensic. And yeah, she's loving it, making really good money too.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, so, I mean, it's pretty cool. I mean, she's good at it. They go a couple times, well, they have several competitions that they do against other precincts that have the similar programs. She's heading up, I believe it's in February, to Gatlinburg for another competition. They went last year and they actually took like 3 trophies.
Cool.
So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
They meet every Tuesday, and they go through the whole scenarios. They've got a room where they set up where you're trying to it's called cell removal, where you got a prisoner you're trying to bring out of the cell, how to do that. They do hostage situations. I mean, they do the whole nine. I mean, it's basically you are a police officer. So,
Well, that's good training for them because that at least give them an idea of what to expect if they get into that world.
So they're like junior cadets.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it keeps them out of trouble. They, I mean, they're learning the right things, what to do, what not to do.
That'd be a
Bad
good
thing is, I
reality
guess-
check for some people.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Oh,
Just to say, hey, let's let you see both sides of this coin.
Right.
I guess it could be bad though, because you could be teaching criminals how not to get caught. But
Yeah, but if you were already that person with that mentality,
Yeah.
you would be noticed. You would if you went in trying to pretend to be this junior cadet
Yeah. That's
type
true.
situation, they would be looking at you going, yeah, this boy's up to something. So
yeah,
you know.
definitely. Yeah, it's pretty funny because I mean I won't say petite. She's kind of tall and lanky and real quiet and everything.
Ain't nothing wrong with tall
And
and lanky.
so she's not really that intimidating. And she had a guy the other night in one of their scenarios that she ended up having to take down. He was like twice her size, and took him down the ground, sat on top of him while they got the handcuffs on him. He didn't move. She goes, I just sat on his head.
right.
It was pretty fun.
Well, and then
I
they
just-
also show you things. I mean, you know, that's like my dad. My dad used to come home every day and go, hey, let me show you something. And I can't tell you how many times he could grab me by my thumb and put me wherever he wanted me. And all he's doing is hold me by my thumb.
Exactly. I remember all those stories.
Yeah. Hey, let me show you
His dad
this.
really wasn't, and he wasn't really a small guy either.
No. And that's the thing too, is a lot of people don't think about this. You have to remember 90% of the time, if you're a police officer, whoever you are grabbing is under situations. They're either pissed off, which means they're not thinking clearly. They're intoxicated, which means they're not thinking clearly.
Or they're
they're-
mental.
Or their mental means they're not thinking clearly. And a police officer with some great training, my old man always said, remember this, when you are fixing to have to grab somebody, if they're coming at you, they already have it in their brain what they plan on doing to you. And you have probably 3 to 5 seconds to evaluate what they're fixing to do. And you can have your extra seconds to plan on what you're going to do. Versus the guy that's like in his brain, he's fixing to come up and push you. Well, once he start raising his hands up and he's leaning forward, well, that already shows you he's not balanced properly.
Right.
So, you know, my dad showed me how
It's
to
like-
use that against you.
Yeah, it's like Patrick Swayze in Roadhouse said.
Oh, yeah.
The person prepared for the problem isn't as much as how was he put it? He said the person that was prepared for the trouble had a better advantage over the person that was out looking for it.
Right. Right.
Pretty much so.
That's right.
So, I mean, you've always got that in your mentality of being prepared. Just like you say all the time, is be aware of your surroundings. And it's a lot easier.
Oh yeah, if you pay attention to what's going on,
around you.
man. Do you know how many people could probably save themselves a lot of heartache? For instance, we pull up the other night to go to eat.
Hey, Scott.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Go
sorry to
do it.
interrupt.
I know, you gotta
wanna
go.
Bring that up. I need to
Okay.
get to work.
All right, man, we'll see you later.
We're dealing with it.
Okay,
Appreciate you promoting it. And
All righty.
Have a great day.
all right,
Happy
see you later.
Friday.
So we were somewhere the other night. We're pulling up to go see my mom, and if anybody's familiar where 78 and Stone Mountain heading towards Snellville starts, 78 goes from the expressway to residential, and there's a big bridge there. Well, in that area, if you're coming from the expressway part of 78, when you're coming off of that bridge and you look to your right, there's a Ross, it's a shopping center, all sorts of stuff. Well, the very first thing, if you look to your right when that bridge is ending, there's this building that has a pizza place in it, an Italian place. I recommend highly to go eat there. I wish Billy was listening. He could tell you the name of the place. Spaghetti and meatballs. Insane. So, but the way we came in from Annistown, we come in from the back way. So as we're pulling into this parking lot, we are facing 78. The light pole that's between the parking lot and 78 is not working. So the parking lot's dark. So what's the first thing I do? The door gets open, the Glock goes on my hip. You have to be paying attention, because let me word it this way. If you're noticing that it's dark, that means the guy that's going to snatch your purse already knows it's dark.
Right.
The problem is we don't think like the crook does. The crook's always looking for a way. It's kind of like the raccoon or the possum trying to find food. They're always looking for that. They think that way. We don't think that way. So when we get out of our car, some of these women are just holding the purse loosely in one hand and walking and text messaging or talking on the phone. And you're not thinking about the guy that might be sitting between 4 cars away from you, waiting.
For you, not paying attention.
Just waiting. Just waiting. All you got to do is walk by. I drove into a neighborhood the other day to drop my granddaughter off. And first thing you see, the tight yoga pants. And you go, hey, look at that. Just you basically see through them pants. But then you start thinking, she's looking down. I bet you she's walking and text messaging.
Yep.
As I get up to the road I got to turn right on, she's now coming towards that corner. So I'm slowing down because I'm thinking she's not watching me. And she's got earbuds in. So I'm thinking I need to be careful or she'll step right out in front of me and I'll hit her. So I'm slowing down, not to be staring at her pants, just saying. So as I go to turn right, she never looks up. She's steady text messaging. She never looked up to see that I turned the right direction, turned right, and she was 8 to 10 feet from me, and she never looked up.
Well, it's like that kid that got hit by a train because he was walking on the tracks with his headphones on and never heard the train coming.
So the point here is, if you're not paying attention, what if it had been me and Redneck Ronnie in that RV of his?
Yeah.
All right, Scotty, pull on up, open that door.
I'm a grabber.
Grab her. She would have never known what to do.
Yep.
And speaking of this, I was on the phone with a police officer friend of mine the other day, and I was walking through. I was parking at Walmart, and everybody knows I hate door dingers, so I park pretty far out. So about 2 car, because we're all in empty spots in this far part of the parking lot, but about 2 car lengths away from me is another car. So I start to get out, and I see this kid, and I don't want to sound like I'm stereotyping, but I see this kid is about 6'2", a big, picked out afro. He's got earbuds in, the white iPhone earbuds. His pants are all hanging down his butt, and he's pushing a buggy, but he kept walking towards me. And I'm thinking, this is an empty parking lot. Like, why are you coming towards me? But then what I started to notice, I turned around and walked back to my van for a second to act like I was looking for something. And about the time I then turned back around, I have my Bluetooth in. So my police officer buddy can hear what I'm hearing.
Right.
And about that time, from behind a car, 2 cars his mama steps out and she's just screaming, boy, you blah, blah, blah. And I can't even tell you what she's saying because it was all cussing.
Oh Lord.
She walks up to him, steps in front of the buggy and grabs the buggy and says, would you effing stop? This is the proof that you're not even listening to me. And she snatched some earbuds out. She says, I've been yelling at you since we walked out the door of Walmart. You stepped in front of a car. You have them stupid things in your ear. You couldn't hear if somebody even hit you in this parking lot. And my buddy, it's on the phone's like, what the hell's going on? I said, there's a woman reaming her sons. And I said, I actually agree with what she's doing.
You should have applauded her.
But at the time, really? I mean, are you going to be dumb enough to turn around and interrupt this lady? Because I wasn't.
No, I just wanted.
No, I wasn't even going to clap. My buddy said, you should have looked at her and told her congratulations. I said, I think she just won the Mother of the Year award. But I damn sure wasn't going to be the one to interrupt her
Right.
and tell her that. Excuse me, ma'am. You mind your own business. No, ma'am. I just wanted to say I commend you for making him open his eyes because, I mean,
And
he was
disciplining your
he was
child.
pushing the buggy, walking behind every car that could have been backing out, and he was just in another world. He wasn't even paying attention. So,
Yeah.
to each his own. I understand that it's a double-edged sword. You don't want to be too mean, but then again, you got to be direct to the point. And I always joke and say the wussification of America. I remember the back of my head being smacked so many times.
No,
I remember the front of my mouth being smacked so many times. The front of my face. I couldn't understand how my mama, being as small as she was, sitting on the left-hand side of the car, how she could pimp slap me and backhand me on my right cheek.
Yeah.
Like she's driving. I'm leaning against the passenger window. I could say something smart in the 78 Cougar, this big car, and all of
Oh
a
my
sudden my
gosh.
right cheek gets smacked.
Right, yep.
And it's like, where the hell did that come from?
Yep.
Yes, sir. Can we help you?
I need a gun.
Well,
That is never the way to start a conversation. I swear there's an echo in here. How am I
Well,
supposed to?
I didn't get to call you the other morning because I was tied up and doing crap at work. But
So this is the
I still need to
sidekick,
find a
everybody.
gun.
This is the sidekick who called me the other day saying, I need a gun. And I went,
No, actually, my
why?
exact words were, "Do you have a 22 I can borrow?"
Yeah.
Borrow.
Yeah, because that's like loaning my underwear out. I just loan that to people.
Yeah, no.
I might loan you a hammer. I might loan you a cordless drill, but I'm not loaning you my wife
or a 22.
or a gun.
And I don't see the big deal. I got that response from like a dozen
Listen,
people.
Pause for a
because
second. I
I
said to him, what do you need the gun for? And he says, I need to kill something. No, I can't loan you a gun. I'm going
But it's
down to the
legitimate.
movies. They got the new Batman movie out. No.
No, I needed to get my hands on a 22 because my parents have a rodent issue in the house. A damn possum found its way into the house.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Lord.
Well, the only firearm that my father owns is a 38. If I'm going to kill this thing, I'm not going to shoot it with a 38 and leave splattered possum everywhere for me to clean up afterwards. But Scotty, it's not just Scotty, everybody. I think people just don't want me to have possession of a firearm.
Well, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't know why.
Well,
Excuse me for interrupting with this conversation. But have you ever heard of a trap? It's a lot more cost effective.
Or an exterminator?
Do I look as redneck as you sound? I don't have traps hanging up in my backyard.
Well, it sure would be easier to ask if you got a trap than a gun.
No, it's easier just to find somebody with a 22.
Well, since you got that 22, there's a store down the road. It's got a lot of money. I need you to stop in there and get it for me.
Just show him that gun. Show him that borrowed gun.
Wow.
They'll give it to you.
But
But it would be easier with a
mean-
trap. It doesn't cost anything. Set a little bit of bait.
You can call an exterminator. Isn't that what they do?
This is cheaper. And you set him free. Set him off in the woods. You don't have to kill him.
So he can come back?
Yeah, and then Peter will be up your butt.
Peter will be what?
What?
You didn't say peeing. You said PETA.
PETA,
Peter.
the
Okay.
animal people.
You know,
Oh,
Timmy. Peter.
But yeah, I don't know if Peter really cares about those kind of animals. I think they only like the cute ones. Well, you only see him out protesting people at fur stores and things like that. You know, where are they in the cow fields and pig farms?
That is
They're not
true.
out there protesting that.
Well, they do the chicken.
Yeah, the chickens
thingies.
when they try
Those
and
are
throw
ugly
two heads
little
on
things.
chickens.
Yeah. Those are ugly little things.
Yeah, I'm thoroughly convinced PETA only cares about animals if they're cute and cuddly.
A raccoon can be cuddly. If you pin him up in a corner, he'll be cuddly with you.
Oh, Lord. So I missed the beginning part of the conversation earlier, but what brought up the whole topic of the military police?
Just talking about it.
Just talking about an experience
Oh.
he had.
Witnessed.
Witnessed.
Because I'm heading to a place right now that has military police, and yeah, they're not exactly the kind of people you want to mess with.
Oh, you're in Ferguson, huh?
Oh my god.
That is wrong. Funny, but wrong.
So how about this? I shared a picture earlier of the knitted little nipple covers.
Wait, what? I have to see these.
Here, come back to this. Come step over here to this computer.
Right there.
So a lady just sent me a private message and said,
Oh my god.
please don't send me blah, blah, blah. I found this offensive. And I said, what the hell are you talking about? I haven't sent you anything. I'm lost. So then she goes to the page and types this. So then I type back, I did not send you anything. Please remove yourself from my page then. And I went ahead and removed her and said, I fixed you. You won't see no more of my stuff. Good day. What
is
kind
so
of,
funny.
what? Don't be an idiot. I found it offensive. Well, then,
First of all,
Go
who gets
away.
offended at nipples?
well, and they're sock hats. They're little sock hats for nipples. It's a joke. It says, because it's freezing outside. And I put cover all the tips because I hear that's where you lose the most heat from.
Oh my gosh.
That's funny.
Because, you
That
know,
is
sock
hilarious.
hats, bald guys, we always, I mean, you know,
Yeah.
but I just removed her. Don't send
Yeah, but
me
you
stuff.
You can't suck on the top of my head.
I bet Timmy could. What kind of idiot wants to? I found that offensive. I find the fact that you're bothering me with this
It's
offensive.
for real.
Like I said, who in their right mind is offended by nipples? They're fun little play toys.
What an
And you know what's funny?
idiot.
She has two, at least.
Exactly.
I find that offensive. Well, go away. I find that you're being nasty to me offensive.
I mean, does she make her husband cover his with duct tape when they're, having alone time?
It's just insane. It's just insane how many people want to be just dumb. It's like, come on, lady.
Well,
You're going to send me
get this.
something?
The other night, and this, the same thing, people get offended at the most stupidest stuff. The other night, I'm at our terminal in Forest Park. I'm standing outside with another driver. We're talking, having a cigarette, basically just winding down from the day. And a guy comes walking up to us and goes, "Hey, can I buy a cigarette off of y'all?" And I looked at him and go, "No, but you can have one." So I took my pack out of my pocket and just tossed it on the picnic table right in front of us for him. This guy comes up, "You ain't got to throw it at me like I'm a damn muskrat. You don't do that to people. You
Wait a minute.
treating people wrong."
This is a guy that's trying to bum a cigarette, and he wants to be rude to you about how you gave him the cigarette. You gave him a whole pack.
I mean, I sat there. I'm like, dude, relax. You don't treat people that way. I'm like, look, take the cigarette or don't take it. I don't care. I have nicotine in my lungs.
That's
And this
America.
coming from the guy who is actually making an honest attempt to finally quit the damn thing.
I don't know.
Still, I mean, I have my little vaporizer pen with my little Airheads flavor, and no comment, Scotty.
Did you actually say it has an Airhead flavor?
Yes, the little
So-
vape oil tastes
so
like
that-
the Airhead candy.
Oh, okay, 'cause I just meant it sounds kind of like you're an airhead already. Yep, there goes some more IQs. Just saying.
Just saying.
We have so gone over our
Wow.
talking 20 minute mark.
Oh, I guess we have. haven't we?
Yes,
Who cares? The sidekick doesn't call in very often.
we
You ain't
care.
careful, I'm gonna come over and take over again.
We do try to keep going in the right direction. So how
That
about
is
this?
Exactly
How
why
about
you will
this?
never willingly let me take over, because commercials. What's a commercial?
That-
Never.
Yeah, and that's why you're driving a truck, because I have to pay the bills. You have to pay the bills. So, okay, here's a poll today. Tubby Styles just posted this. Okay, poll today. Here's a poll, and he got to keep it PG-13. Says him and his wife argue about this all the time. If you send / get a smiley face at the end of a text, what does it mean? So
It could mean a bunch of things.
I was about to say
But-
it depends
but-
on the
but-
context of the text.
that's what I was going to
Exactly.
say. So now would it be pending on the context of the text and what's the little smiley face? like
Yeah,
if you-
it would
like-
have to.
You know,
Yeah.
like if I said, Jessica, hurry up, meet me for lunch. I'll see you when you get there. And I throw out like the smiley face with the crazy face and the wink and the one eye
Yeah,
open.
yeah.
Then it's like,
Yeah, that's a little.
She'd be
question-
reading
that's
this
very
going,
Yeah, I'd be
what
like,
the hell's Scott trying to say in that mess?
did he mean to send this to me?
Exactly.
I don't understand.
Is this
what's
the right
going on.
person?
Yeah, that
Like,
So-
would
this ain't a
definitely be
buffet,
like,
pal.
what? Yeah, I think it definitely depends on the context and what smiley. I mean, because now they have the one with like the kissy face with the heart
Right.
and stuff. So you send that to somebody, like that's not.
So
just
what if-
that, hi.
What if I send Brian a text and it has the crazy instead of the eyes, it has like the V's or whatever, and the tongue going, ah. Brian would be like, is this for me? And he would look over in the back seat and go, Timmy, I think
Timmy,
this is
this
for
one's
you.
for you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what is your thoughts there, Mr. Sidekick?
Same thing. It just depends on what the text message says.
And who it's from.
Exactly.
If I sent a
No,
text
like-
message to Tubby and it had the smiley face with the tongue hanging out, he would then try to send back one that was like a picture of a nut.
Yeah.
Because what would be the point of me sticking my tongue out at Tubby?
Well, but I think a standard, if they're talking about just like the standard smiley face, I don't think there's anything wrong with that because I think that's just like like showing that it's a positive.
Yes.
Because text
Well, now
messages
you
are hard
got-
to tell tone of voice.
Right.
So like if you put a smiley face at the end, it's like, okay, I'm not mad. I'm
Right.
like, just saying blah blah blah,
Right.
whatever.
But I guess too, with
Yeah.
all the new ones they give you on these,
Yeah,
these
I mean-
text messages, you would probably we normally think a smiley face is like you when you say something in a text message and you say, I say that in my evil voice.
Right.
Now you can put the
But the little
horn
smiling
guy,
devil.
right?
Yeah.
So, but I guess it would probably depend on how the text message was worded,
right.
because I mean,
Yeah,
I
it
could
depends
see
on
it.
what the message says and who it's from.
Yeah, and that's what we're reading
know.
on this tag.
I mean,
that
you
they
could
put.
definitely get yourself caught up with those little faces there.
Yeah, Blind Brian just sent me one. Yeah, that's funny. I mean, here we are talking about it.
The listeners cannot see what you are talking about, Scotty. Why don't you describe the one that was just sent to you for everyone?
He just sent the tongue hanging out one. That must have been from Timmy.
I think it was from
Probably.
Timmy.
Yeah, it was from Timmy.
But see, most guys don't send stuff like that
I
to
would
each
say a
other.
lot of guys don't send that to other guys.
I mean, like-
but-
I don't send smiley faces to my fiance. I mean, come on.
Dude, you don't even smile at your fiance.
Yes, I do.
When was the
I
last
smile
time?
at her all the time.
I'm just saying, oh, the grandbaby's upstairs.
Grandbaby's
Boy,
up.
you can hear that.
I smile at her all the time. Now, your granddaughter, on the other hand, I try and smile at her, and she starts screaming.
Well, I would too. Yeah, yeah.
Did you get that other one I sent you with the
Yeah.
with the tongue hanging out?
Yes. And look, that's that's the goat picture of Waterhead. Why did you do that to me?
What's this tongue's hanging out?
That's not a tongue.
Scotty,
Oh my gosh.
Scotty, I find that is sexual harassment, and I do not have to take it. Do not send me smiley faces with little hearts in the eyeball.
See, that's the point.
Send him that one.
That is the whole point. That guys don't typically send things like that to each other.
Appreciate that.
Yeah,
Just got
see,
that-
if we hadn't have been talking about it, and you sent me that same thing just now, I'd probably look at it and go, okay, I'm going to have to start walking sideways around Scotty.
I don't need you doing anything sideways around
Oh
me.
my God, Scotty!
I just sent him the goat, and he opened
I'm
it while he was on the phone.
Dude, I'm freaking driving right now. You almost caused like a 12 truck pile up. Oh my God.
Can you imagine him getting into the conversation of the cop? What happened? Did you spill your coffee?
No,
Well,
no.
it was this.
What
And
happened?
you know what the
No.
officer would say? Okay.
He would step backwards into an oncoming traffic.
Hey,
Go, just go.
The cop would probably start shooting at me or my phone.
For anybody that wants the picture of the goat, if you do not know about what the goat picture is and you want the goat picture,
don't
just
do it.
shush it. Just tell me and we'll
And
text
Scotty
me.
took that
Text-
goat picture.
Text me and I will send you this goat picture.
Jessica, back me up on this. Don't do it,
No,
y'all.
it's disgusting. It is
Yeah,
so
Let's not
disgusting.
forget the fact now, Scotty, that you took the picture in a confined small
Space.
room
Yeah.
with the owner of that goat.
Yeah.
Yes, I know.
And he's traumatized for life. He
I
wants
am.
to share
I am
that trauma.
scarred for life.
Well,
I'm
now
scarred
we
for
are
life
too.
for having to see it. I'm
Dude,
never gonna
every
get
time
that out
I
of my
forget
head.
about
Just
it,
think about this. Every time you think about the words, how you do it,
Or-
that's the picture.
Or go.
Oh no! Why would you ruin that?
So
like,
now every douchebag that comes to the bar and looks at you and goes, how you do it? You're going to envision some hairy
yeah, I'm
ace.
just gonna. They're
and
like, "What's that
nerds."
look on your face?" Where I'm like, "Because you don't
Just go away.
just go.
Walk
it's
away.
best if you just
How you
leave right
doing?
Or
now."
every time you hear the word goat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Honest to God.
it's
Yeah, because my
Yeah.
granddaughter was
Really
trying
funny.
to chew on something. My granddaughter was trying to chew on some paper the other day, and we're like, "Damn, you're like a little goat." Oh, I can't say that.
no, what's really funny is for the longest time, if you Googled Just for Fun Radio
Oh yeah,
and then went to like the images that pop up, the goat was the very first one.
No way.
it got
Nuh-uh.
posted. I made a
Just for Fun
I made a
Radio.
censored version so that it looked like a thong down his crack, and there was a star over the goat itself, like saying "pow" or something. And I put it on the Facebook page, and then for real, for the longest time in Google, that was the #1 picture.
That's disgusting.
And I mean, I found it just on a whim. I decided, okay, I'm going to Google Just for Fun and see what pictures show up. And I opened it up, and the first one is Waterhead's goat. That just no.
Yeah.
And every time I get that image out of my mind, somebody brings it back up, and it goes right back in there. It's like cancer; you can't get rid of it completely forever.
Well, it's questionable.
Well, it's like cancer with chemo. You treat it, it goes away for a little bit, and then if you have bad luck, it comes back. Or if you have friends like Scotty, it comes back.
Well, it's kind of like you and herpes. It's gonna flare back up anytime now.
And Jessica,
No, actually, that new cream I've been using kind of been keeping
Oh
it in
my
check.
I am
gosh.
so glad that that's working
Valtrex.
for you.
Jessica, the image does start to fade, and then they do this, and it comes right back. You
Yeah.
know,
The
it's like
goat,
it's
the
like
goat.
tremendous PTSD reoccurring.
Yeah.
PTSD reoccurring.
Exactly.
It's awesome.
Everybody in Just for Fun Land is gonna have to go start seeing a shrink because
No
they've
kidding.
succumbed to the goat.
Look, I just found a little picture of a face that's everybody check their phone and tell me who you think that guy is. I just sent you a picture of.
I'm scared.
It's a
Okay.
picture.
okay. It's
I don't know if your phones will show it. I know the iPhones will show it. It's Hapu or Apu or whatever the hello his name is.
Hapu.
Apu, APU.
It is Hapu.
Hapu. Right below the goat.
Well, you know his brother and goats. I figured it would go together.
Oh, that's funny.
All right, Sidekick, we got to get out of here for a minute and go to a commercial.
Yep, y'all be cool. I got to go to the Air Force
All
base.
right,
Have fun.
Good luck
Have
with your gun
fun.
scenario.
Yeah.
All right, bye. All right, y'all, we're going to shoot off to commercial. When we come back, we'll talk some more, and we'll get some people to read what's going on the page that Tubby had posted about the smiley faces. I just sent a bunch of them. But what's really funny is the iPhone shows them, and on here, it shows some of them are little just black faces and stuff, you know. So everybody, we'll be right back. It's just for fun. In the morning.
That cracks me up. The conversation starts out, I need a gun. We end with a goat.
Well, both of you shoot off.
Wrong. Oh.
And let me just paint you an image about that goat.
Oh my God, listen to the story.
So imagine a shitter with the stall being that wide, right?
Who was that?
That's Waterhead.
Oh
So
my
the stall's about
gosh.
this wide. There's a wall, just a shitter wall, and then the stall, the stand-up urinal, a sink, and then a wall and a door. So Chris has got the door blocked. Me and Waterhead, this stall's only about this big. Waterhead bends over, and he's leaning like this on the tank, and he's got his package pushed back. The door's here. I'm in here. That's about how far away it is. And I'm like this going... And I'm laughing, and snot's coming out, spit's coming out, and we're all drunk. And I'm going, motherfucker. And then I'm like, no, it's on video. Stop videoing, stop videoing. Oh my God, it won't stop videoing. And then I lean back in, and I look like this. And I'm like trying to get the picture, and he's going, hurry up, man, hurry up. I think I'm going to break wind. No, shut up. He's like, well, you got me laughing. Stop, Waterhead, let me get this damn picture. So I had to take like 3 pictures. Chris is outside doing this, leaning on the door, and we come out. My face is just blood and snot, water coming out of my eyes. I'm just almost in tears. And I'm sure people have been wondering why he's doing this on the door.
Oh God.
And then we walk out, and I come out going, can you imagine what that looked like? But then we were
That
sitting
is
at a table-
so
we had a
funny.
table like this of about 20 people, and we were just slowly, while everybody's talking, send it to that person and watch them go. And then we'd let that, we'd send it to the next person, and we did this to 20 different people, and we were just watching them all go, oh my God. The fact that I was like that far from it, though, that's what's so bad.
That is
That's the worst part.
hilarious. That is so funny. I mean, it's incredibly disturbing, but it's so funny.
Waterhead says he's listening.
Listen, whoever, did you ever think that would be so famous?
What? Well, Waterhead's goat has now traveled from here to Alaska, here to Texas, here to Australia, here to Germany, and here to Iran. I told him, I said, your goat is global, boy.
It's international.
Not counting where you drive it to. We'll go back with that. That'd be funny.
It's cold. Cold, cold, cold. Oh, the famous, famous goat. Oh my God.
Oh God, here's something else. Hold on. Everybody look at that new picture I just sent you.
Oh, okay.
And we're back.
Woohoo.
Has everybody looked at the picture? Hurry up and look at the picture.
I just got. Oh gosh.
I haven't gotten it.
Hurry.
The last one I got, Sabu.
What is
Oh, there.
that?
Do you notice?
What?
Look at the legs and then look at the butt.
Someone got their ass butt waxed.
He says it's shaved in preparation for his new tattoo he's getting.
Oh my god.
So the one and only Waterhead. Look, we make jokes all the time. Waterhead's goat picture
It's hairy.
has been sent from here to Alaska, from here to Canada, from here to Germany to Iran to Australia. We like Waterhead's goat is global.
The goat went down
Global.
under.
It's not even counting. Not even counting. He sits on it and takes it everywhere he goes anyway. So it's already traveling between states.
in all 50 states.
And is that a small crime? I'm wondering. Is transferring livestock illegal, illegal without permits?
In your pants.
Sir, do you have any unlawful objects in your pocket?
Livestock.
Well, let me show you. Does it have to be like a passport? Since it's been to all these other countries, does it need a stamp on it? Nobody
my
can
God.
talk. Nobody can
I
talk.
have no words right now. No
She
words.
is traumatized. Remember, this is her first time seeing it, so she's traumatized.
I love
would
it. I love it
prefer not
because
to
I
ever
told her,
see it again.
I said from now on, in order, I don't know how long you've been listening, but I said from now on, every time some guy looks at you and goes, "How you doing?"
Yeah,
I
that's what
want
I'm
you
gonna
to think about the goat. Think
Or
about the
she-
goat.
Or she hears the word goat.
Yeah,
That image will immediately blind her.
She'll be at the bar working, the new Amici's will be opening. Her manager will walk up, telling her how to be polite, talk to people, smile to people, and he'll be like, "Hey, Jessica, how you doing?" And she's going to have this absolute look on her face.
disgust.
And he's going to be like, "That's not how you look
That's
at the
not
customers.
how we do it. I'm gonna. Yeah. No.
Do you think you could adjust your attitude?" "Yes, but just don't say how you doing to me like that ever again."
Ever again. Ever again. Thank you.
Oh, my God.
Just, oh.
So yeah, here we go on the smiley thing because it's still getting mentioned.
Mm.
I do the smiley faces to help convey my tone. So this
See,
is what
that's
somebody's
what I
saying.
said. That's yeah.
So that the person knows I'm saying it nice, happy, or not rude or mad. So that does make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you are in a bad mood and you read a text, it can hit you the wrong way. I've had people.
Well, because
say,
I tell people you can't read
I was
emotion.
offended by
Right.
this text, and
Yeah.
I'm reading it going, why?
Right.
And it was like, because your mind frame when you read that text
That's
was
right.
not in a good place.
That's right, and that's at all.
That's a Christy Donald. That's good tip.
And that's exactly the same point when I'm getting into arguments, and I don't even realize they're arguments, but I will say getting into arguments with people in text message because like if I'm in a hurry and I'm reading something, I don't take it right.
And you're dyslexic.
And that person, yeah. And then that person might say something and I'm like, "Call me on the phone. Just quit playing the stupid games, pick up the phone and call me. Let's talk about this." Because somebody's going to take it wrong. Somebody's going to take something wrong and something you've said because it happens. It happens way too often because we are in a text world now.
Well, yeah, and you can't tell the tone of voice in a text,
Right.
And everything's about how
That's
you
right.
say things.
Well, the other night coming home from dinner with my mom, Ashley Skinner was watching the grandbaby. But at the same time, my wife was going to have to get up at 4:00 in the morning the next morning. So we were fixing to go pick up the baby. And then Ashley was going to come back and get her at 7:00 in the morning. And then I was going to try to get down here. Well, I'm typically down here around 6:15. Jake, about to call you right back. typically at 6:15, I'm coming down these steps with my coffee. So that means at 7, I would be meeting Ashley. So to me, I was going to be behind. So we were simply, hey, honey, won't you find out from her? Because it's cold weather and all, just if she just wants to keep the baby. And I'm like, but call her. Because in a text message, I find, and this is just my opinion, I find that it'd be like, you know, you can't hear the emotion. You can't hear that I'm being nice. You can't hear anything. So in my brain, I'm like, call her so that she gets the point that we're making. That so we don't have to get the baby out tonight, and you don't have to get the baby in the morning, and you don't have to inconvenience yourself. What I want you to understand, I'm trying to be sympathetic to your needs, not you sympathetic to my needs. And Crystal's like, I got this, because she words it better than I ever can.
Right.
Because in my mind, I'm like, the person reading it's not going to get, you know, what we're trying to say.
You're trying to help them. Right.
So, you know, that's just, I just think sometimes we need to go back old school and reach out and touch someone. Right, Ronnie?
That's it.
You sure are quiet today. What's going on with you?
Still battling this dang cold.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Trying to beat it. Alka-Seltzer's got me all sleepy.
Oh, God. I told you what to take, man. You just need to eat the Benadryl when you go to bed and dry that stuff
That's
out.
what I'm not congested or anything. I'm feeling achy all over and trying to fight it.
You need to be on. Yeah.
It's like I feel achy like when they arrest me and rough me up a little bit. That's how I feel.
When you accidentally fall to the ground handcuffed?
Yeah.
How did his nose get broke?
He tripped.
Fell.
He tripped. He tripped.
He tripped over his shoelaces. Sir,
Velcro.
he's got Velcro shoes on. How did he trip? He tripped over my shoelaces.
I had flip flops on.
Oh. Yeah. They flipped and they flopped.
Yeah.
No, that was me.
I look like a
When they hit you with that
fish.
baton, you kind of get an attention getter.
That's right. Or the Tazor. I'm trying to pull up another something, see what we've got going on this morning.
DJ Scotty, I'm sorry I've been so quiet this morning, but that Ronnie had been very, very sick, and I don't want to be around his nastiness. He's very, very sick.
Well, you rode in the car with him.
No, I rode on top of the car. I put a
Would
piece
you
of
strap
carpet on.
Have
yourself
you
to
just
the
now-
luggage rack?
No. You remember the genie? I put a carpet on top of it, and people
Yeah.
are honking at the red light, going, "Look at the genie on top of the car."
Do you
He's
think
frozen.
They thought I was flying.
Do you think Hapu
Right.
would like to call and talk to
Jacob.
a friend of mine who's having a birthday and see if you can get his band is called Papa Bear and ask him if he would like to play at your hookah bar that's located off of Satellite Boulevard in Gwinnett. I just started going through my phone number. I mean, my birthday list, and I see today is his birthday.
Hmm.
So we can call him and where did my pen go? Let me see that pen. I can't believe I go through more pens than anybody. So we can call him and say that you have a hookah bar at Steve Reynolds and Satellite, which is true. There is one there. It's actually for sale. I seen it the other day on Craigslist.
Your pin's right there.
Oh, is it behind? There you go. So
What's his name?
his name's Mike Sims, but he goes by Papa Bear. I need to text his daughter and say that we're fixing to prank him.
Oh, I know who you're talking about now.
Yeah.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
Dun,
Mike
dun, dun.
Sims.
So
So
we
we're
do it.
gonna tell him that could he come play at our hookah party?
Yes, exactly.
Let's go back up to church.
Well, just say that say that you've that you had seen him play
Motorheads.
live at up in Houston, and you say, make sure you say Houston incorrectly. Say that the mayor had recommended him for playing like an acoustic set. That the hookah bar is really mellow, and
You ought to ask does he know if they've passed the marijuana law?
I just text Kristen to see if she can listen as I'm wiping my nose now.
And you can
Um,
do the bong.
And thank God it's recording. The show's actually recording now too, so we can play it back later. Oh my God! Any other thoughts? Somebody give some news stuff for a second while I try to get some of these people together.
Hey, you never told about the dog.
Yeah, the dog that took a bullet for her
Oh,
family.
he's got it.
That happened right after Thanksgiving. Evidently, there was some road rage in West Atlanta on the interstate, and a gentleman was arguing back and forth with somebody. That, of course, they had what they call road rage. Let me pull it back up here real quick. But evidently, there was some shooting that happened in the car between the two cars. They pulled over. A lot of debris and glass and everything. But it says dog takes bullet for family, saves child after road rage attack. They say all dogs go to heaven. This will be especially true for one German Shepherd in the West End. Not sure, though, about the man who killed the dog while firing multiple gunshots into a Chevy Suburban that was loaded with children. Witnesses say the shooting began with a road rage that ended up with a gunman following the SUV to a strip mall on Ralph David Abernathy Boulevard. About 5 minutes later, they pulled back through, said one victim who asked not to be identified. They just rolled right up. They pulled out a gun and started shooting. There were at least 3 children in the vehicle along with their mother. Bullets flew through the windows, leaving shattered glass inside the SUV on the ground. They hit the back of the car with bullets, said the victim who was injured. The dog, I guess, jumped up in front of the bullet to save one of the children and the wife.
Oh my gosh.
Poor baby.
The dog could be seen in the surveillance video trotting past one of the nearby shops after the shooting occurred. The dog took the bullet for the kids so the kids would be safe, so said one of the people who saw the scene play out. Meanwhile, the dog had been mortally wounded in the gunfire. He'd ran behind the building at the scene and later died.
That is so sad. Why would
It's a
somebody
tough little
shoot
area
when,
there.
like,
That's
that's
a tough
just-
area right there.
Yeah. They were fired upon on their family was terrorized, said the police sergeant Gregory Lyon. They survived that only to find out that their pet is now gone.
Oh.
It is sad for the whole family, especially the day after Thanksgiving. So this happened the day after, right after Thanksgiving, which would have been Black Friday. So, yeah, it is sad, but you know, I guess you know it's like the one where we seen the cat. The little boy was being attacked by a pit bull out in his front yard while he was riding his little bicycle or whatever, and the cat jumped up and attacked the pit bull, and it ran off. I mean, it saved the little boy.
Yep.
So animals do love their owners. They do have instincts.
And they are protective.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
So
All right. So listen, I'm waiting to hear back from people about the Papa Bear thing. But do you remember my aunt who we pranked about the cars being parked in her yard?
Yeah.
mhm.
It's her birthday.
No way.
Who did we do that time? Oh, we did.
You did.
Ronnie was calling about the
You were the code enforcement.
code enforcement.
That's right.
So what are we gonna do today?
I don't know, but you got to come up with something.
Quick. Oh, crap.
It's just her birthday. We just got to come up with something. And I don't know that we can bust out anything about the cars now.
What's her name?
Her
Doesn't
name's Pam.
someone in her family work on cars?
Well, her husband does. But there's no reason that we would have her phone number for that.
Yeah, we'll just call her. That's with her.
Just call her and mess with her.
What's her name?
Pam.
Pam.
She probably saved it.
Hello.
Oh yes, hello. Is this Pam? Hello, Pam.
Hello.
Hello, Pam. Is this Pam?
Yes.
Hey, Pam. This is George.
Yes.
They call me Hapu, but you can call me George. Listen, I understand today is your birthday.
Yes.
Is it very, very, very good? Listen, somebody has paid me a lot of money to sing happy birthday to you.
Okay.
May I sing happy birthday to you, please?
Sure.
Okay, let me get my notes together. You ready? Are you ready for this?
Sure.
Pam, this is where you say, yes, I'm ready.
Yes, I'm ready.
There you go. Very good. Very good. Listen very well for a redneck. Listen. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Ramapu. Happy birthday, dear Pam. Happy birthday to you. How was that?
That was wonderful.
Are you on speakerphone?
Yes.
You can tell that's going to cost you a little bit more money. You're going to have to pay the tip for that because I'm not. This is not for everybody. It's just for Pam only, unless you got another friend named Pam.
We'll let Jeff pay for it. How about that?
Who? Who'd you say?
Jeff.
Jeff. Who's Jeff? What is this, Jeff?
That was your husband.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello, who's this?
This is Jeff.
Hi, Jeff. How are you?
I'm all right.
Listen, today is Pam's birthday. Would you like to say hello to happy birthday to her? Merry birthday.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Happy birthday.
Pam, did you hear that? What is wrong with you people? You right after you just wake up. Get you here? Pam,
Yeah.
did you hear the man?
Yes, I did.
What did he say? This is the pop quiz.
Happy birthday to me.
There you go. Very good. Very good. Do you know who this Jeff is? Because I don't.
No, just some guy I randomly picked up.
Really? Pam, are you cheating on your husband?
Yeah, don't tell him.
Pam, is there something you'd like to tell her to discuss? Jesus,
What?
crackers. Pam, what is there? An echo or something? Like a 2-hour delay? Is there something you'd like to tell us about? Are you cheating on your old man?
Nah.
Are you getting up there in your old age and can't hear him?
What?
Jesus Christ, man, you need a hearing aid, a dementia setting in or something?
Yeah, I need a hearing aid and bifocal.
Jesus, you're just falling apart at the seams. I tell you what, you come to my Dairy Queen, I got a special drink for you. It's called the Dementia Blizzard. It'll bring your brain cells right back to you. Like Red Rover send a brain cell right over.
Well, you'll just have to send it to me.
Pam, let me ask you a question. Do you do anything just for fun?
What?
Jesus, I told you need to. Let me speak up just a little bit more. Do you do anything for fun? Jesus,
Yeah, just for fun.
what did you do with DJ Scotty for fun?
Okay, let's not go into that. He's my nephew.
Yeah, I was sitting here thinking that myself.
He's shaking his head. No.
I already thought there's already enough pictures we don't need to talk about anymore. So happy birthday. We had to try to get you.
Happy birthday.
Well, I called it right off.
And at your age, you know.
Hey, let's go how I used to dress you up in go-go boots and wigs.
Or
Do you have pictures?
Yes, please send pics.
Pics. We need pics.
She was like my older sister. So unfortunately, when her and her friends like Madeline would want to play dress up, who got stuck as the guinea pig?
Oh, please tell me you have pictures.
I will be posting them when I get back in town on Just for Fun website.
Yay! Pam's my new favorite person.
Well, I just had to torment you a little bit. So I hope y'all have a good time where you're at, and I love you guys, and happy birthday.
Thanks.
Thanks.
I love
All right,
you.
see you later.
And
Have
we
a good
won't
day.
tell your husband about Jeff.
You know, listen, if as long as you're cheating on Jeff with a Jeff, you won't scream out the wrong name,
Right,
so
yeah.
it's okay.
Unless you scream out,
That's
"Apu!"
Habu.
Well, have a great time where you at. Be careful.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, bye.
All right.
Oh golly.
She must have been in Australia. There's a big delay. I'm right next.
Okay, now Papa Bear's daughter is kind of telling me what to mess with him about. I'm trying to ask her to give me some info. to mess with
I
him.
think Hapu just bought the new what was the bar on Covington Highway? The country bar on Covington Highway.
Well, she said something about I need to act like she says you got to act like AARP. Who is AARP?
The
The
senior
gun.
citizen- No,
Insurance.
AARP is for senior citizens.
It's like an insurance. For
Okay,
senior
see, I don't know.
citizens.
That's why
I thought it was for guns.
I didn't know.
No,
It's
oh
That's
for
my
a-
senior
gosh.
citizens.
But you get like discounts to like all kinds of stuff too.
Here, what's the number here?
Senior citizen discounts.
I used to sell insurance.
Give me this
for
number.
them.
Hurry up.
And they do have discounts on insurance.
Oh
for
crap!
older
Here she is now. All right, you there? Hey.
Yeah.
Okay, you're live. So you want us to pretend to be the AARP? Is that like a senior citizens discount place?
Yeah. It's like an insurance for old folks. Hang on. I'm pulling it up real quick.
Yeah, my guy's going to start pulling it up right now too, because my guy Brian here can do just tons of different voices and stuff. So we want to be able to mess with them.
And if you're
Yeah.
signed up with them, you get discounts on like rental cars, airfares.
See, I don't know what triggers the call. Like, 'cause normally they just send you the stuff once you turn a certain age that they.
What does he
You know what I
turn
mean?
today?
He's 53 today.
Write that down so you don't forget.
Yep, he's 53. So he's born in 1962.
All right. Because
Yeah.
we can just give the whole your name has popped up in our database.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Brian's already laughing.
But you get discounts being a member.
You can do and like as a welcome pack, like a welcome gift.
Yes.
It can be like Depends and Insure, and so you're going to get a free
A 5-day
full of these
subscription.
wonderful- Yes, for these wonderful free gifts, you're going to get Depends. You're going to get Insure. You're going to get a free pair of dentures.
A week's worth of Viagra.
All of it. Do it. Yeah,
Okay.
that's it.
All right. Well, we're fixing to call him. I'm recording the show, so if you can't listen to the app, at least it'll be recorded and it'll be on YouTube, so you can actually
Sweet.
watch it this evening when you get home with him, if you would like.
He's going to drop
Sweet.
the
No,
F
I got
bomb.
the app running. So
Okay.
I'm listening to it right now.
All right. We're gonna call him in just a few seconds.
I bet
Okay,
you
cool.
Bye-bye.
anything he's going to drop the F bomb.
You think?
I think it'll
He-
be awesome.
He
Let's do
doesn't
it.
cuss like that. Like he's the guy. He is the guy that back in my rude, raunchy Richard Pryor days, he would say, "Scotty, you don't have to drop the F bomb. Not as much." Like when we worked Knuckleheads, it was okay to cuss like that. The owner, Robert, was like, "Dude, I want to be the roughest, nastiest, craziest bar ever." So he encouraged me to be more Richard Pryor. Papa Bear, on the other hand, is going, "Look, you got to keep this professional if you want to keep growing, and you can't keep cussing, and you can insinuate." And that's when I started learning the whole insinuate the cussing instead of actually just F-bombing it. So,
Oh, please
it's
answer.
made a difference.
Please answer the phone.
Now, remember, if he has any kind of caller ID that says Covington, Georgia, you'll need to make sure that you say, because if you have caller ID, I have this phone where it's supposed to say Atlanta, Georgia. But then sometimes when a cell phone calls another cell phone, it'll just say Covington,
It'll say
Georgia.
the city. Yeah.
So, with all that being said, you can
always
say that you're,
call
with
center.
with the call center, and that his number was randomly selected, that he popped up on the of age call list.
Can you not block the number?
Yeah, but people aren't answering
Yeah,
that. We've tried that
that's true.
before.
I don't answer block numbers either, but
Actually, the AARP is for anyone 50 plus.
I was going to say he's 3 years late. So you got to make it up
Yeah,
to
but
him.
all you got to say is that I know today's your birthday and you are of age.
You haven't responded because she says he's been getting stuff in the mail.
Okay.
You haven't responded to anything we've sent you or literature.
We need to do it now
Are you ready?
because your old ass is getting up there.
Okay. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Now remember, everybody, if you breathe too heavy in this phone or this microphone, he will hear you. Woo! This is fixing to be good. And he doesn't cuss. So if we get him riled up enough that he cusses, I will be blown away. Especially if he's at work, because he won't cuss either. He's very, very highly respectable guy. Especially at his work. Just dang.
You have reached the voicemail box of 404273428.
Somebody else is calling.
Oh, yes, this is Hapu with AARP. Can I help you, please? Hello? Hello, this is AARP.
Yeah, I was trying to get a hold of Scotty.
This is AARP. This is Hapu. Can I help you, please?
No, I think I got the wrong number. Thank you.
No, wait a minute. Well, no. Hold on. Let's talk about the insurance.
I don't know who that was. I don't even recognize the whoever it is going to call right back. You're going to have to do it again.
I'm gonna do something else.
Do a different voice.
Timmy.
George
Do
Burrell.
Do Timmy.
Oh, I gotta get the call back.
Come on, dial it back, man. And the question is if he's listening.
Your other phone.
Hang on.
Oh, that's too.
I just hung up on it because I didn't know who it
Does
was.
she have another number for her dad?
I don't know who this number is, so I didn't want to answer it. I'd rather him call the other phone number back. We're just gonna dial the number back, and you're gonna ask him who he is or what he was wanting.
Don't hang up.
I hate that.
You hate what?
My iPhone's linked to that computer,
Oh.
but you see the numbers that are dialing,
Oh, okay.
and you heard the computer ringing.
Hello.
Yes, this is Timmy at the gay hotline. Somebody just call this number.
Now
Oh my
call back
gosh.
again and act like this is the hotline. Are you having an emotional distress moment?
He's gonna. What the?
Hello again.
Sir, this is the gay hotline. Don't hang up. Are you having emergency trauma?
All right, I got to catch it this time. Hello?
Hey,
Hey, sorry, we were doing another prank.
I know that ain't him. That ain't him.
I know that. That's somebody that had called us and
we
hung
don't-
up.
And we don't know who it is.
So we were calling them back.
Just make sure you have that right phone number.
I'm fixing to make sure. Hang on. Don't hang up. That was hilarious. That guy called in the middle of us calling him.
Weird.
Yeah, and that's why I was like, we got to answer it real quick. Yeah, I've got the right cell number. We're fixing to dial your dad back.
Okay.
All right, bye. This is too funny. This is absolutely too funny. Now I'm going to call the guy back and I'm going to go, yeah, what's up, man? And he's going to be like, why you keep calling me?
That's what you get for
If
interrupting.
you
the
dial
prank.
this number, you should know you're going to get pranked.
He's probably not going to answer.
Hello.
You have reached the voicemail box of
Watch this.
786
La, 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 la.
948.
Hey, yeah. Hey, this is DJ Scotty, man. You keep calling and hanging up. I can't get you on the phone. Answer your phone.
I just called to say I love.
Okay, we're going to try Papa Bear back.
Well, he'll call back now.
This would be too funny. This is the AARP one.
Hello.
Yes, Mike Sims, please.
This is
Mike Sims, this is Tim Myers with AARP. How are you this morning?
I'm good. This better be good. I'm in a damn meeting. You calling me? What's up?
Well, we've gone about the AARP that you'd missed by 3 years ago. We noticed your birthday popped up again this for today, and we just wanted
Are
to tell
you
you.
fucking kidding me? You're calling me about joining a AARP organization while I'm in a damn meeting at my office?
Hey,
Lose
this
number.
this is
right
DJ
now.
Scotty. And we were birthday pranking you, and you just cussed after I said you wouldn't.
Happy birthday
Happy
to
birthday.
you. Happy birthday to
Oh my
you.
God. Happy birthday, bro. I just said he is such a perfect guy. He's the guy that told me not to cuss and quit cussing on the show.
And if we get him to, if he cusses, I'll be surprised.
Oh my God.
Oh,
And Krista's listening
God.
too. She's probably like turning blood red, going, "Oh my God, he just F-bombed on the radio." Happy birthday.
The reason it works so good is because I just the other day got another letter from AARP.
We know she told us to punk you about that. Oh my God. You got so lucky because we had you going. We had a whole list of stuff he was going to read to you.
Well, you get 50% off dentures and 50% off Cialis and Viagra.
I can't believe you F-bombed it.
And we do have Depends and Insure too. So it can come out, if it comes out both, it goes in one end and comes out the other.
Well, happy birthday.
You guys are too much.
At least you're getting some kind of laugh out of this.
Oh my God.
That's exactly right.
Okay, well,
That's too much.
we're going to lose your number after this call.
Well, look,
Love
this
you
was a
guys.
good prank. It went faster than we expected. Are you sure you don't need that Viagra?
You're missing all the discounts.
All right, I love you. Get back to your meeting.
All right, buddy.
Bye,
Take
bye.
care.
Oh my God.
Wow.
I just got
Oh, my
finished
gosh.
bragging about how professional.
Are you effing kidding me? I'm in the middle of a damn meeting and you call me, lose my damn number.
That is so funny.
I can't believe he wasn't 30 seconds into it. He F-bombed us.
The man, you
Oh.
talking about blowing up a prank
I got
quickly.
tears in my eyes.
And I'm like freaking out, going here, sing, Donna, sing.
That is so funny.
Everybody in here is red to the face. Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't believe that happened that fast.
That is hilarious.
I bet
I guess he's not interested.
I guess not.
I bet Kristen is just laying there at her table dying laughing right now at our business.
You should have mentioned the Depends first.
Oh my
Then
God.
maybe you would have been interested.
I apologize in advance. Or now,
No.
not even in advance. I apologize to everybody for the slight cussing. Hello?
You won't believe this, but when as he was picking up the phone, I was hanging up with the receptionist at the office.
Yeah.
Who told me that he was in a meeting, and I was trying to get back to you, going, "Hang on, wait till 10:30."
Oh my God. Oh my God.
But that worked so much better. I'm glad he picked up the phone. That was hilarious.
Well, at least the prank took place. He just didn't realize how quick he was. I'm sure he's going to want some Viagra after that.
Oh God, that was.
We need to get him some maintain.
I think he needs anger management before he gets AARP.
Well, look, have a good day. And listen, you can, tonight, like literally, if you're going to be with him, you can go on your phone to the, to YouTube, type in Just for Fun Radio in the YouTube search bar, and you can pull the show up and replay it. So he'll get to see all this. He'll get to hear it, everything. He'll get to hear how we were talking and everything before he ever got on the phone.
And it's an hour and 40.
All right, thanks, Scotty.
All right, see you later.
All right,
All right, bye. You got to remember when they call on this phone, they can't hear y'all
Oh, okay. That's right.
because it's not patched through. Oh my God, he F-bombed it fast.
Are you effing kidding me? I'm in the middle of a damn meeting. And
All right, we're going to call this guy back. I don't know who it was. This guy's not even going to answer the phone now. Oh my God.
Hello?
Hey, this is Scotty.
Hey, Scotty, it's Paul.
What's happening?
I got a question for you.
Okay.
you're live.
I'm doing a ride.
Okay.
March 28th.
Okay. Hey, can I call you? Can I call you back after the show? Because that's what you called right in the middle of the show.
Oh hell, I didn't know.
That's
Oh,
why. Oh,
yeah.
and you're live. That's why everybody kept messing when you kept calling in. Everybody's laughing because
I figured that, but
And you kept hanging up on Timmy.
you know,
Timmy's feelings are hurt.
well, when he said the gay hotline or whatever, I knew it was live.
that's what we were laughing for. Like anybody that calls this number during the show has got to know they're going to get screwed over because it's going to be crazy. All right,
Well,
man.
I don't mind it. It's just that I've got business to take
Yeah,
care of.
I know. I know.
When are you gonna be done?
10:30, 10:45 roughly.
All right, I've got a meeting at 11 over at Harley Davidson. I'll give you a call after that.
Okay. Yeah, do that. All right, man. All right, bye.
Text me your number. This
Okay.
is my cell phone. Text me your number.
Okay, I will.
All right.
All right,
Thanks, guys.
bye. Yeah, he's got an event he was wanting me to help on. He brought it up a couple months back and hadn't heard anything else back. That's funny. Woo!
Ooh, God. Mike that was funny.
Who was the next one? You said you had another one or something that you were going to do.
No, that's it. That's it there. Jacob's sending something. Go check your phone.
I got one
from Jacob.
No. See upcoming birthdays. Don't say the name.
Oh, upcoming.
The first one right there turning.
Oh yeah, and that's tomorrow, so we have to do it today.
Mm-hmm.
So did Jacob send you this one?
You need to butcher that last name.
Wow, that almost looked like it said meth head.
I know.
When I looked at it really fast.
Did he send me what?
I don't know. I'm gonna pull it up on Messenger so everybody can read it. There you go, right there. See it? Call this number right there. She's in Kentucky.
Okay, go ahead.
You want to dial that one?
And she's
I'll dial that
expecting
one.
it.
I think you need to dial it.
You know what I'm saying. Do you want me to dial it?
For those you that
call meth head. Call meth.
That's hilarious. Scotty's in charge of dialing all the numbers that's on away from.
Who's calling?
Whoever wants to call.
Who do you want to call?
It's in Kentucky, so
Jesus Christ!
And she's expecting it. So
Hello.
Hello, baby.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good now. I've been watching you all morning.
Is that right?
I got my binoculars back.
Is you like what you seen?
Do you put your shirt on backwards?
Oh.
Oh. You got the tag hanging out. That's all I noticed. Listen,
I do that from time to time.
this is Redneck Ronnie. I've been traveling all around, and I was at a truck stop, and somebody told me about you, so I pulled up in front of your house, and I've been watching you. You looking mighty fine in them Jordache jeans, even though I didn't know they still made them.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question.
Like that.
I've been stalking you a lot. I know today's your birthday. How old are you?
I'm 29.
You had to think about it.
Holding.
Why'd you have to think about it? Did you forget?
Maybe I'm lying a little bit.
Don't lie to me. You ain't lie to me, baby. Especially on our first date.
Where are you taking me?
I'm taking you on a ride right now.
Okay.
Your legs must be really tired right now. You know why?
Why's that?
Because you've been running around in my mind all night long. I've been waiting on you to get up. What time do you get up in Kentucky there? Don't you got to get up?
Well, I get up at 5.
I get up every time I take a blue pill, and it stays up for about 3 hours.
Oh, shit.
No, I don't have to
Just
do that.
3 hours?
Yeah. Then anything over 3 hours, I have to go see my physician for it. He's right down the
Well,
road.
3 hours would be good. I would take that right now, so it's all good.
Well, I'll be damned. Hey, they were right at that truck stop. You're a good one. You're a keeper. You know how I got your number was on the truck stop wall at the Flying J.
Yeah.
Said today was your birthday.
Yeah, it is.
Listen, can I ask you a question?
Sure, go ahead.
What do you like to do for fun? It's not a trick
Really?
question. Yeah, what do you like to do for fun?
Besides drink and have sex?
How about Jello
You know,
pudding
for
pop
anything.
wrestling?
Hey, I'm up for that. Am I going to be wrestling you?
Yeah. Well, damn, I'm not bringing nobody else to come wrestle with us.
I didn't know.
Listen,
She rolled like that. Yeah.
no, but in all honesty, do you like to do anything for fun?
Yeah,
What-
I like
what-
to do stuff for fun.
What kind of hobbies you have?
I like to go out with my friends. I go shopping. I go drinking. I go to sporting events, camping, four-wheelers, whatever.
That
you
sounds
name it.
boring as hell. I'm talking about you like to go long walks down the beach and hold hands and lay down and smooch.
That's fucking. I don't have anybody to do that shit with, so.
Well, let me ask you a question. You ever like to get on the radio?
No, not really.
Well, you're on it live right now.
Are you kidding me?
Yes, you're on Just for Fun Radio, and we're doing you a little birthday prank. And you're live.
Love it.
Your friend Jacob said, dial this number.
She's expecting it.
She sounds like that kind of girl.
You want me to sing your happy birthday song now?
I just slid a piece of paper over here going, all the single guys really need this chick's number.
That's right. 'Cause there's singles into my way.
See?
you need what's that, a numbered ticket like they have at the butcher shop?
Bing! Now serving 13.
Yeah, I need that.
Bing! Boyfriend 17. Window available.
I love it.
It's like the DMV.
Oh,
Anyways, well, we just had to call and mess with you. Jacob had said it was your birthday, so we had to call and give you a little hell. Brian's over here turning red face. He's laughing so hard.
Look at the vein on his head.
He usually doesn't. He don't crack under
Which
pressure.
head you talking about, Donna?
Shut
The
up.
only one I can see.
We have been so borderline not
Not
PG-13 today.
Well, yeah, we've had two.
yeah, especially now.
Oh, yeah.
I know we've had two
Jello pudding pop wrestling? Really?
callers.
She dropped the F bomb and shit.
Barely, but I mean, she did, but we
I'm
didn't hear
all
it.
for it. You know. That's the head. If you're hot, bring it on.
Brown chicken, brown cow. All right. Well, look, we're going to cut out of here. We got to start wrapping up our show. But hey, congratulations for the birthday. And it sucks you're single, but
But how old are
it's
you
your
really?
birthday. Somebody will want to mingle today.
You got to tell us how old you are really.
She said
I'm
that she was
39.
there. You go.
She's still under the age.
That's right. Under your age.
She's not quite 17, but she'll work.
I'll work.
All right. Well, have a great birthday and stay out of trouble. The best that you possibly can.
No promise.
Yeah, you might want to go to church Sunday with that potty mouth.
Jacob, you need to send her a picture of the goat. I think she needs a picture of the goat.
Mhm.
So
Send her that birthday present
I
from
think she
Just for
definitely
Fun.
needs a picture.
yeah, Jacob, send her the goat picture, and I need to get her on the Just for Fun page because she sounds like she would be lots of fun. So
I have lots of fun.
And this is on. It's live on YouTube.
and it's live on YouTube. So if you go to this is Just for Fun Radio. Yeah.
Hey.
So go to YouTube and type in, once you get into the YouTube, type into the YouTube search engine Just for Fun Radio, and it's the number 4, not the word, Just for Fun Radio, and you can actually pull up the live video feed. It's live right now. You can actually go there here in a few seconds and back it up a few minutes and watch what just took place here.
Oh, yay.
So congratulations on the birthday.
And putting it out there that you're available.
She's single and ready to mingle.
And on every Flying J wall from here to Spartanburg.
For a good
Oh
time
my
call.
gosh.
All right. Well, go check us out. And Jacob needs to send you over all the stuff so you can keep up with us and listen to us and all that kind of stuff. So get on it, the guru of rock and roll. All right. Well, have a great day.
Thank you.
All right.
Happy
Bye-bye.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Bye.
I got to get ready for the friggin' wedding I got to do today. Good Lord.
Oh, you got a wedding?
Yeah, I got a wedding.
Oh yeah,
I
that
gotta
is
be there
today,
at
isn't
2:30.
it?
Yeah, so I got to get off the show here, go
Oh, where
shave
did it
my
end up
face.
being?
It's at the horse park. But
Well, I know, but remember
it's on the backside. I didn't even know these two rooms were there.
Okay.
So yeah, it's called the carriage room.
You look like a Unabomber over there.
No.
He probably feels
I
like
don't know,
one.
but I'm very cold. My feet are getting old again. Don't want to be sick. But that was a
Yeah,
good,
but you're already sick in the mind.
that was a good prank. The guy had to give high five to Ronnie. Good fun. Good one.
That was
Oh,
good.
shut up.
Yeah, that one was good.
Or-
Papa Bear was hilarious. I can't believe he F-bombed it, but that was just wow.
Yes, and it was much more better than that Timmy did it than me, because I don't think I was much believable.
Good Lord.
Didn't we have another one?
I don't know if we have any more.
Yes,
Yeah,
What?
Brian
yes,
had one.
I send it to you right now.
Okay.
The-
What is it for? Oh, yeah. But I don't have that number.
I got it right here.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. I always think about Don DeLuise when it happened. Circle? Hmm? The circled one?
That was funny.
That was very funny.
Especially since she's supposedly expecting the phone call.
She wasn't expecting that.
That.
Good Lord, that was hilarious. Jacob, where you at? You ain't even typing, man. I need to see what's some info.
Yeah, I need you to type and get that goat.
You are calling cannot accept calls at this time. We're
Well.
sorry for any inconvenience this may
Give me
You got
that
the right
number.
number?
That's what I was going to say. Give me that piece of paper back.
404-435.
Hey. Hush. Yeah, I got 38. It's this touchscreen crap. That's the bad thing. I've gotten used to the way a touchscreen on an iPhone works. And this
She's sending me death threats.
El Cheapo droid, who is?
It says she's sending me death threats
Oh.
now. Ha ha ha! For the call alone, the goat is not a good idea.
Yeah, send her the goat, dude. Send her
Send
the goat. All right, here we go. Phone call.
Oh,
Yes, this is Tyrone at Walton EMC. You have not paid your electric bill today. We need to get it paid today, or we're going to cut the damn stuff off.
I got my generator up and cut the damn stuff off. I don't care.
Why can't you just pay your bill? Why do rednecks not pay your bill? You rednecks never pay your bill.
That's because us rednecks are always backing up something. We don't need you foreigners in our country.
What? I'm not a foreigner. I've been here since I was a little boy.
You need to find somebody that speaks English and call me back.
I speak perfectly good English. You just can't hear because you're a redneck got wax in your ear or something.
You need to find somebody from America that can speak English and call me back.
Okay, hold on.
I
Let me
can't
get somebody else on the phone.
phone.
Hold on just a second. Let me get
All
somebody else. Hold on.
You do that. You do that.
Yes, this is Timmy. Who am I speaking with, please?
Well, see, now you had to go there because I better be nice. I better be PC.
Push card?
Okay, Timmy.
What's that mean? Are you? Don't be hateful to me. I'm just trying to do my job. Don't be up. We can't have
Well,
potty
see,
mouth.
Your idea
You
of a
sound
job and
sexy.
mine are
What's your
probably two
name?
different things.
You sound kind of cute.
Do
What's your
what?
name?
This Big Daddy.
Hi, Big Daddy. Well, we was talking about your electricity. You haven't paid your bill, and maybe you and I can work something out where we can keep it, cut on or something.
Well, I don't think you could handle Big Daddy, Timmy. I don't think you're a man enough to be able to do that, boy.
I'm not a man. I'm a man, but I'm transforming.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. You got all them transformation parts going on.
No, I haven't done.
When is that scheduled for? You said you getting your transformation done?
You suck, Timmy. How did you lose it? How did you lose it on that?
Congratulations, you have broke Brian. 'cause
You're the
he
first
never
person.
loses it.
The first person to ever get him to snap.
Because I can picture him saying it. You need to.
I was waiting for the, are you like Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head where y'all are just exchanging parts?
He's never broke character till today.
Usually I'm having to yell at Donna for snorting and laughing into the phone. Good Lord, Brian just lost.
I could see him sitting there going, You know them transformation parts.
Good Lord.
And see, I still don't know who this is.
It's Gonzo.
Oh,
It's
hey,
Big Daddy.
Gonzo. Yo.
It's Big Daddy. No, we just had to call and tell you happy birthday. I know.
Yeah,
your
we won't
birthday's
be around tomorrow, so.
Well, I appreciate it.
Are you laughing at the video now?
What in the?
Oh my God.
Oh,
What the hell is that?
what is that?
I'm fixing to share some video that is a naked man bodysuit, and they have one of them big baby heads on. And he was dancing, and Brian just lost it again. Brian just lost it.
And it's a bodybuilder suit.
Yeah.
Oh my God. All right, man. We were just calling to tell you happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
All right, brother.
Take it you don't
Thank
like
you, guys.
foreigners.
Never mind. Don't go there.
That's hilarious.
All right, man. Have a good birthday.
All right.
All right, bye.
Dude, I appreciate it, guys.
All right, thank you. Bye bye. Brian, you just lost it. I mean, you just like,
I can just picture him going, he do that transformation crap.
oh my God.
Oh my gosh, that was so funny.
I'm like floored, like completely floored.
We just call her.
Who is this?
We
That
just-
chick?
Yeah.
Make sure you save that number.
What was her name?
Christy, is this Christy?
Yeah.
Jacob's friend.
Jacob's friend. We need this number for future,
Yeah.
for just future calls where we can just call to be like,
Did you-
"Hey, girl, what you doing? I got your number down there from the Flying J."
Jay.
Here, stick that to the side somewhere. Do a different voice though.
Hello.
Oh, hey, Christy. It's Timmy.
Who?
Timmy. We went to high school together. You don't remember me? Listen,
No.
girl, I know today's your birthday, so I'm going to take you shopping today, okay? We're going to get you a whole new wardrobe, get you an outfit, and take you out tonight, and we're going to take you on the town.
What town are you taking me on?
Right somewhere in Kentucky. We want to do something fun.
Yeah, are effing crazy.
Why am I crazy? I like to have a fun time. We can go find us some men.
Okay.
Oh my God. I'm just looking for a man. And
Well, I ain't got the equipment you need.
No. You're going to go with me. It's going to be like, you're going to be my wing girl.
Oh, okay, got it.
So, you know.
Well, sure. But I'm not going to share him. I mean, if I find one that's hot, you got to find your own.
Well, I can videotape. I can video it.
Maybe.
You know, I'm kinky like that. I got the.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like that song "Informer." I lick your bumhole now. Remember that song? Do you remember that song?
You're killing me. No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
We'll have to play it for you during the break. Did Jacob get a hold of you?
Yes, Jacob sent me a picture of the goat.
Did he? Oh my God, that was me.
That was you. You're kind of hairy. You need to wax.
Oh, that's before the transformation. Before I had the sex change. That's just a
Oh, got
hemorrhoid.
it. Okay.
That was a hemorrhoid.
Oh, that is a big pain in the ass.
It was, and it hurt. I keep getting them a lot at night, though. You know what I
Well, I mean, too much anal sex. Man.
We're going to just keep messing with you for the rest of your life.
Yeah, your number is now saved into the phone.
Oh my god.
And we got over 20 different more voices we can do.
Yeah, I told him we're going to hang on to this number. We're just going to call back an
Random.
indie random day. You're too funny. It's like,
I'm gonna have to start screening my call.
Screening.
And Waterhead just typed, Brian just took credit for my goat. That's some beach.
That wasn't Brian. That was Timmy.
That was Timmy
Timmy
taking
did-
credit.
Yeah.
Timmy took the credit.
Yeah.
All right, so who was it really? Which one?
Which one was
The
what?
guy in the goat picture is the one and only Waterhead.
Waterhead.
That's one of our other guys that does stuff with us.
He does need a wax though.
Well, there's a
Well, wait,
there's a
Joe.
second picture that should be coming to you in just a few seconds.
Oh.
And
Okay, I'll be looking for that.
and it'd
I
be,
just sent you a friend's request, by the way. You need to accept if you can multitask on the Facebook.
I can do that.
What was I gonna say?
You are
Isn't there one of
killing
a pumpkin too?
I'm gonna send you the wax picture because he sent us the wax picture a little while ago. I know
okay.
that just
All right, yeah, I
sounds
wanna see
so
that.
insane, but yeah.
And at one time,
He says he had to get waxed because he has a tattoo that he's fixing to get.
DJ Scotty, is this the Christy Taylor on here?
This is who we're talking to.
She's very, very beautiful.
And single.
She's very, very pretty.
And I am single.
She's what they single and ready to jingle or
Mingle. Mingle.
Yes.
Mingle.
Not jingle.
Yes, single and ready to mingle.
Oh, yes. Do you like people who own Dairy Queen, the fine restaurant?
The fine restaurant, the fine cuisine of Dairy
Yes.
Queen.
I'm a 5-star Dairy Queen.
Sure.
A
If you're
5-star.
paying, I'll go.
No. Let me explain something to you. I'm very, very bitchy. I own the Dairy Queen. Bitchy.
Rich, not
Very-
biatch.
Oh.
Richie.
Yeah, I thought he was saying
I'm rich. I'm very rich.
Richie.
Yes, I got lots
well,
of
then
love.
I can handle that.
I got lots of love and lots of dollars. I can make it rain.
If you got lots of dollars, it don't matter if you got lots of love.
Yes, because you can buy me, can't you? Is that what you say? That money can buy love?
No, I'm saying
No, that's a movie.
you can buy me.
Oh, really? You for sale? In my country?
No, we're not doing a transaction over the radio,
No,
sir.
But in my country, you'd go for a lot of money. And in Pakistan, you'd go for lots of dollars, like 25.
American dollars? Really?
Yes, you'd go for the high bid.
The high bid.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel special now.
Are you what they call a platinum digger?
A what?
A platinum digger?
You mean
What?
gold digger?
Gold digger.
Gold digger.
Well,
Whatever. I don't know.
digger.
I can't even remember. I'm not very good with your English language. You know, you rednecks are very, very stupid. You come up with stupid stuff, and I
Really?
can't understand.
Really? You're going to sit here and call us that?
Yes, but rednecks. What is redneck? What's the definition of redneck, Scotty?
I don't know that there is a definition.
Its definition is a truck driver stupid.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my God! The list of people that you are offending by the second.
I'm very sorry. I'm not trying
Yeah,
to.
that's
I'm not
fine.
trying to cut down people or make fun.
That's why when you people come over here, you piss people off.
No. I don't. My intentions are not to piss people off or piss on them or whatever it is.
Golly.
But listen. But
Oh my
the Porterdale people, the
The
West,
what?
the West Porterdale.
Yes.
You know, you have said that the brain cells are very small over there.
Yeah.
in West
Yeah.
Porterdale.
That's a dead end road.
Yes.
For real, it really is.
And it's like a dirt road. And once you go down it, you get all dirty.
It's a cul-de-sac.
Yes, a cul-de-sac. But Christy, let me ask you a question. Do you date the guys from Pakistan?
What?
Do I what? I can't even understand what you're saying.
Do you date men from Pakistan? I'm from Pakistan. You can. My name is Hapu, but you can call me Georgie.
Yeah. Are you hot?
I'm on fire.
It's because he's got a turban on and
Got
it's
a
70
turban on his
degrees.
head.
No, it's
Yeah.
because I got this rash on my butt and I can't get rid of it. It's hot on fire. I accidentally put
Yeah.
hot and creamy on it, and it was supposed to be salve. So it's really hot.
Lord, oh,
Oh my
Lord.
gosh.
Do you mean like am I like touchy hot, or do you mean like what? I don't understand this hot mean. What do you mean?
Like sexy. Are
oh
you
yes,
sexy?
I'm American Idol sexy.
That's dangerous.
That's loaded. Yeah.
Do you know you know what Tom Cruise looks like? Tom
Yeah,
Cruise,
he's not
the actor
hot.
Tom Cruise.
Yeah, he's not hot.
Good, because I don't look like him. What about Bradley Cooper?
Yeah, no, he's hot.
No, I don't look like
you
him
look like
either.
him?
I was waiting for him to go. I look like the opposite of Bradley Cooper.
Let me ask you, you ever seen a bastard cat? You know what a bastard cat is?
Well,
A bastard cat's got a face like this.
kind of assume. It what?
A bastard,
Look at the camera and do that.
a bastard cat's got a face like this.
I just looked at it. That's funny.
That's what they look like.
You got to go up and put your face closer to that camera so they can see that. Well, look, we're gonna find somebody else to harass for a few minutes. We're
No, I
cutting-
like harassing him. Her.
Yeah, I know. I have to work.
Where do you work, by the way? Just what type of business? Don't tell me where it is. We don't want to give all your personal
If
out.
she's an adult film, I'm leaving.
I don't want to give your personal out like that. What do you do for a living?
I work in government.
In government work.
So you work at a courthouse right now?
Oh no, I better hang up. There'll be one of them.
Yep,
She'll be.
something like that.
She's gonna be profiling me in a little bit. I got to go. She work for the government.
Wow. You should try to marry her and get your visa.
Hey, that's a great idea.
If she works for the courthouse, she could like bundle some papers through the books.
And I do like Jimmy said, lick a boom boom down.
I don't know about this marriage shit. I ain't up for that.
Amen.
I'm not either. I got lots of wives, and I needed none of them into it.
Yeah, but none of them are American.
No, that's true.
That's true. All right, well, we're going to cut out of here. You have a great birthday, and make sure any hate mail you want to send, you send it to Jacob.
Yes. Yes, Jacob.
Don't worry. I got it.
He said, she's already sending in bomb threats to me. So, all right, well, you have a great day. Happy birthday. Stay out of trouble. We'll try not to harass you again for at least the rest of the day, maybe Monday.
You can maybe try me like late tonight. I should be pretty fun.
Oh, okay. We'll post your number. I'm kidding. We would never do that.
All
right.
I had to put it on the wall to Dairy Queen.
The Dairy Queen. Okay. All right. Well, you have a great birthday.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah, anybody that lives there
She's
near
funny.
her in Kentucky, that's who you need to go hang out with.
Well, she
is
sounds funny.
She is
Oh,
Sounds like
funny.
she is.
loads of fun.
Yeah.
Good Lord, Jacob.
And we will be saving her number because you never know when we'll call back.
Yeah, you definitely got to call her back. She is just full of energy. That is hilarious.
And she does government work. That's funny.
But it reminds me of when we called Wanda that time. And we're pranking somebody who works at the courthouse, and we're pranking them.
Yeah, what was it we did? Oh, her son, your son
Oh,
got
yeah.
arrested.
Got arrested, and
I
they
just want my dope back.
They took it. I
Oh,
said,
yeah,
I said,
that
hey
was
man,
funny.
y'all arrested my son the other night. He was walking down the road and he had a PBR in both back pockets, and you arrested him and you took my dime bag, but you didn't arrest him for the dope. Can I get it back?
We had to call Kathy and Brian are in the mountains, kind of celebrating their engagement. We got to call them.
Write the number down.
I need the cabin.
I just saw a picture. She
They're
posted of the
celebrating their
cabin-
engagement.
Their
you say?
engagement. They've been together 8 years, and he finally bought a ring.
It was on layaway.
They'll get.
I'm sorry. I just had to go there. I just had to go there.
Oh, you gotta call. He missed.
Damn! I just laid the last payment on that ring over there.
Woo-woo, we can get married now. I just made the last payment. Now we're gonna have to be engaged for 6 years so I can save up for a wedding.
That's funny. Oh, that's too funny. Yeah, but they're having a
Walmart took the layaway away and it brought it back. Thank God they did, so I could get this puppy paid off.
He actually missed a couple of payments. We need the ring.
It only took me 72 payments. A year for 8 years.
But I know she's not listening because they're up in the
Papa
mountains.
Bear, how about this? Papa Bear sending me a text message. That is hilarious. Let's go to it. So, Papa Bear, sorry for the language. I was in our bi-monthly project managers meeting and my phone kept ringing. I thought it must have been an emergency, so I left the meeting to take the call. You got me good. Well played.
Why does he have to say bye? Why is it going to be bi-monthly? Why does he just say monthly?
Or every other.
He doesn't have to say bye. He had to throw that sexual innuendo in there.
You're the only one that took it that way.
Well,
so.
I did, because I take offense to when somebody makes fun of me.
Nobody was making fun of you.
He just said bye.
He wasn't, but I thought you were a homosexual.
Wait. We
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry.
Wait.
Never mind.
We ought to tell her Carissa got arrested. That's her daughter.
We would need some good info for that. And I would hate to. I was about to say the only
She was
thing
arrested in a porn sting.
the only thing you could do to give false information would be say a wreck, but you don't want to do that to anybody.
No.
Just tell her.
Okay, what you could do is say that you just had to.
She's driving on a suspended license. She's going to jail. She's in the mountains having a good
say,
time.
say that you just pulled her over in the. Is hers a Suburban or a Tahoe? It's a Tahoe, ain't it?
I don't know, Krista. What are you driving? Oh, here. Let me text Krista.
I'm sitting there thinking
Is
the
it-
same thing.
It's a Tahoe.
Tahoe. So you could tell her that you just pulled her over, you got her in the car, waiting on a K9 to search the vehicle, and that the first thing she did was say, "Call my mom," and let my mom know to get Caden from school or whatever that she needs to pick up Caden.
She's gonna nut it because
Just-
she's in the mountains.
Just say, just keep it very vague. Say, listen, we're waiting on a K9 officer right now. I got to keep this short and simple. She just said to call you to let you know you need to get down here. We're taking her to City of Covington. And if she's listening,
because it's 10:30. She's probably already talked.
if
to her
she's
mom.
listening,
No,
then
she's
I
in the
hope
mountains.
if she's listening, I hope you kick Donna right in her uterus for this.
I had to do it. Sorry. Kathy's usually listening at work.
That's my point.
So she's on
I
vacation.
hope she sends you a text message that says
Yeah, but
F
wait
you
a minute.
before
Wait
she
a minute.
ever
The thing
dials.
about it, what's going to happen is, I'll tell you what she's going to
Listen,
do.
listen. Just for Fun Radio.
Are y'all really gonna do that?
I just, you apparently
think
were
so?
dialing me at the same time I was telling Donna that I hope she kicks Donna in the uterus.
Wait a
for
minute.
this.
But the thing about it is, though, ain't Kathy's husband ex-cop?
Yeah, yes.
She'll just hand the phone off to him.
Yeah,
But
she'll
no, the
hand
thing
it off.
about remember she said
No.
Stop, stop.
Mom will stay on the phone.
yeah, but you remember
But
she set
tell
your
her-
Aunt Tina
Tell
up.
her that
Let her talk. Hang on.
Robin-
Huh?
Tell her that my mother-in-law is sick and my son is at my next door neighbor's house, at Rebecca's house, and she needs to go get him.
Because you're going to jail. Right? Right?
Yeah.
See?
Whatever
Okay,
you want to do.
okay, wait, stop for a second. So you want us to play it as you just got pulled over, or do we want to strictly stay with the sick baby? Are we combining two stories or keeping it as separate stories?
Well, I mean, she'd have to go get the
Well,
child
the
because of
reason you're calling her is because I need her to go get my son.
Because
Right.
of why? Because
Huh?
because you're going to jail?
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
that's
what
what I
I
was trying to make sure what conversation we're on.
You got to remember, she's the one that threw her sister under the bus with the boobs.
Okay,
Recalling
so
the boobs.
stop for a
Listen to
second. So you're calling, you got to pretend to be a police officer, and then you're going to have to repeat what she just said about where her son is, and you have to go pick up the son.
that.
So say it one more time so Brian can write it down.
her son is at Caden's house or
No.
Rebecca's house.
Right.
And
Yeah,
her
Rebecca's
mom
house,
is
the girl
the mother-in-law is sick.
And she's
Yeah.
going to jail, and Kathy needs to pick Caden up.
And it's on a suspended license due to no insurance.
That sounds good.
And
Yeah.
And your husband didn't pay the insurance.
Oh yeah, mate. That she really believed that.
Use the words like this. Apparently, Carissa's husband, I'm trying to listen to her. She's yelling it from the back seat, but something about he bought a bunch of damn golf cart stuff and didn't pay the insurance. She's been riding around 6 months with no insurance.
Right.
Yeah, there you go. She'll believe that.
She'll believe that. Because she's told me about him buying golf cart stuff.
Yay. Thank you, Carissa. See,
Yeah,
I
so-
knew you would be on board with this.
And we're only doing this to her. Why? Because she's trying
she's
to
not at work.
because she's
on
trying to
vacation.
celebrate finally getting engaged because the ring got out of damn layaway and you want to prank your friend.
Yes.
Okay. I hope she kicks you in
It
your
would be
uterus.
great.
Okay.
And Chris is in on it too.
Well,
so
keep
it's not
listening.
just
We're
me.
fixing a dollar right now.
All right, bye.
All right, bye. God, at the cussing that has taken place today. Y'all
Be
talk about
prepared.
something and give
Be
me long enough
prepared.
time to go pee.
Oh, okay. How about if we take a commercial break?
No, because if
Oh.
we hang up, we're done.
Oh, okay.
Oh my
Talk about
God.
something.
Oh my God. Yeah. See, I knew Chris would be on board with this. I really did.
She really don't have much choice.
No, she's like, no, I'm going to jail. That's okay. I'm
Well,
going
and
to
once
jail.
you get out of jail, you're going to hell.
I'll
my
save your
God.
receipt right beside me, Carissa. I already know I am.
I'm just afraid her mom's going to pass the phone off to Brian.
Nah. Nah.
You don't think so?
Nope.
Because you're a cop. You handle this.
No.
You might know him.
No. Kathy, no. I mean, no. Kathy can, she holds her own. That's all I'm going to say on that one. Kathy can hold her own when she, especially if she gets angry. Oh, she's going to be, be prepared for cussing on this.
Okay, and listen.
I have a
Stop
feeling
for a
there's
second and listen. I need you midway through where you're trying to talk all nice and calm. I need you midway through to look at that camera and go, hold on a minute, ma'am. What did you say? What? What? The dog's hitting on what? Ma'am, also, I think she's going to be in jail a little longer. The dog just found an unmarked prescription bottle with Xanax in it.
The dog just alerted. That's the correct
You know.
verbiage.
Okay.
So you can go with the dog through signal, whatever you want to do to indicate that they just found something. Or don't say that they found anything particular. Just say the dog just found something. So I'm going to have to let you go. Just know that this might get crazy if that's some illegal narcotics.
You may want to call a bail bondsman.
Yes. Okay. Hey, don't hit the screen with the damn microphone. I'm actually unplugging your microphone. Just because I already know you are going to screw up. She better not have this number saved, by the way.
You have reached the voicemail box of
That is not something you would leave on voicemail. This is Officer Shadowski. I need you to call me back. Call me back. Yeah. We tried. I think it saved you.
She's a good sport. She's good about pulling pranks too.
Yeah, but I think it saved you because the payback would have been hell.
No, because I'd have thrown Carissa under the bus.
Oh no. We would have made sure that Carissa threw you under the bus. What you talking about? I'd have been like confirming it. Oh yeah, Donna put us up to this. And begged Carissa to get in on it.
The way is this her again?
No, this is Jacob who keeps calling, so I wanted to get back to him to find out what it is he wanted.
Hey, good morning.
Well, happy day. What's happening?
This is Ronnie. Hey, this is Jacob.
Yeah, this is Jacob from Tulsa. What's going on?
I haven't been drinking since about 9.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So what's happening?
I'm just over here trying to not laugh until I have brain damage from you guys calling Christy up. Hello?
Hello? What
This ain't working.
am I missing here? Oh,
She didn't know that. She really didn't. I don't think she knew at first that this was the
call she was expecting.
Yeah. I think
That's
she
great.
thought somebody else was just messing with her. Didn't realize it was radio.
She said she's gonna kill me. So that's always good.
Got a long drive.
Yeah. Thanks for the warning, right?
Yeah. So,
Man,
so what's going on in your way? What's the weather like out there?
cold and windy.
Is the temperature in the
like sex with Donna. Badoop boom.
Oh,
I gotta find me a boyfriend, so you will stop these jokes.
27 degrees here in Tulsa.
It's how much?
27 degrees.
Oh.
27.
It's about that here.
Oh yeah, it's about the same here.
It was like 12 the other day.
Well, they said it snowed in
Right.
Florida.
Yeah.
Snow and ice in
That's
Florida.
craziness.
In Florida?
Yeah.
I bet them
that is
oranges are
crazy.
cold.
And in Pennsylvania,
You guys
water.
know about the TV show Appalachian Outlaws? You heard about that show?
No, well, bits and pieces. What about it?
I got the general. He wants y'all to give him a call sometime next week.
Oh yeah, next week we
Yeah,
can jump all
send-
over that.
You sent me that
Yeah.
before, didn't
Yeah.
you? The guy with the
Yeah, he hit me back up last night and said he's down for it.
what does he do? He picks the is it
He he tries to undercut the guy that pays for the ginseng.
ginseng?
He tries to get them before they go to the main guy to get their money. So he just drives around scales and cash.
Yeah, it's like $500 a pound clean, or 600 something.
For
600
ginseng?
Right out.
ginseng.
Yeah.
Ginseng.
Ginseng.
For
Yeah.
ginseng?
Yeah,
Yep, for ginseng. That's right.
But is
I'm
ginseng on
friends
the?
with the guy Raven. There's a guy Raven on that show. I'm friends with him. I talk to him all the time. So, bunch of outlaws around here.
Yeah.
Apparently.
So, yep, we got to keep the outlaw code alive.
Which is what? Don't narc on anybody.
So ginseng,
Yeah.
ginseng's on the black
Pretty much.
market. It's illegal, right?
Well, it's not that it's illegal, but it's not like it's not a. You can't just. You're not
You
just
get
supposed to be a
trespass on
person.
private property.
Yeah, you got to steal it to get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And most of these people are just going up in the national forestry, up in places that's protected land,
Yeah.
and they're just walking
Getting
around
rappel
and
in and all kinds of stuff.
digging it
Oh,
up.
wow.
Yeah.
Right.
I actually went hunting with a guy up in Lafayette, Georgia, right outside of Lookout Mountain area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's two or
what
three
you're-
guys up there that are heavy into it. And at the time, I was dating a girl that was
That's hardcore.
friends with somebody that did it, and they took me, and like I couldn't get the feel of it. Like I couldn't. They didn't want to tell you all their secrets, but like if you don't know exactly what leaf to look for, if you don't know exactly
Right.
what tree to look behind, because they're trying to tell you that it grows
Right.
in a certain
You
place.
got to
and-
replant too.
that's right. So, but what it is all these little foreign Asian shops pay you cash for that stuff. So not like you
Big
take
time.
it to sell it to a credible normal store. The foreign market is who buys all of it.
Just think about how much he's making off of it. If he's paying $500 a pound for it,
Yeah,
he has to be making 3 times that much, or it
That's
wouldn't even
right.
be worth it.
or it wouldn't be worth it.
So,
That's right. All right,
Yeah.
bro. We're gonna come out of here.
Hey,
We gotta start wrapping this
that's all
puppy up. What else?
all right, I'm gonna
we-
call y'all back Monday about this girl that wants to call the show too.
yes, definitely,
Band.
definitely.
All right.
All right,
Right
man.
on.
See you later.
Have a good weekend.
All right.
peace.
All right,
See you,
bye.
bro.
All right, I'm supposed to try Kathy back.
That's what Chris is saying.
Damn it. I gotta hurry up and wrap this puppy up.
Yep.
I got things to do. Now we can say Carissa put Donna up to it, or both of them together. Ready? Right.
Yes, is Miss Kathy in?
This is.
Kathy, this is Dan Bozeman, Conyers Police, badge number 1348.
Okay.
I stopped a vehicle going at a high rate of speed down 138. I pulled over Miss Carissa. Is this your daughter?
Yes.
Well, I've got her in the back of the car. I'm arresting her. She has invalid insurance card. It's lapsed, and she's asked me to.
What?
She's asked me to call you. She said her son Kanan is at Becky's house, or Rebecca's house. I'm sorry, Rebecca's house, and the mother-in-law is sick and wants to know if you could pick Caden up.
I'm in Pigeon Forge,
Okay.
Tennessee.
Your mom's in Pigeon Forge. She says she knows that, but she has nobody to pick Caden up because her husband's out of town.
Let me work something out. I'll make some calls.
All right.
Where's he at? Rebecca's?
Becky's. Rebecca's. Yes, ma'am. That's Rebecca's.
Okay. Let me-
Listen, hold
let me
on one
call my
second.
phone.
We got the canine is searching the vehicle now. Hold on one second. Let me see what my officer said here. Okay, the dog is sat, which means there's narcotics in the vehicle. Ma'am, I'm gonna have to search the vehicle.
Oh, I know this is a lie. Because my daughter don't do any of that.
He's
You gotta get that dog retrained.
I don't know
that
what he's
dog
reporting
is-
here. Hold on 1 second, ma'am.
He ain't. That dog's dumb.
Hold on, ma'am.
How fast was she going?
72. She said she was late for work.
Can y'all consider that high rate?
In a 45, ma'am. And she passed
That
a
ain't high rate no 45.
72, ma'am.
Nah. In a 45, that's not high rate of speed, and that's not probable cause to arrest someone.
No insurance, ma'am. Her insurance is lapsed. She said her
Oh, no insurance.
husband supposed to take care of the golf. What? Golf course? Oh, she's saying her husband was buying golf carts and probably didn't pay the insurance. Okay. Hold on. I'm waiting on him. He's typing on his computer. We're right here in front of the Taco Bell at 138, ma'am.
Huh?
Do you know where that area is?
Yeah, Taco Bell 138, yeah.
Xanax. Ma'am, are these Xanax yours?
Mine?
There's nothing on the bottle, man. The bottle has to be labeled. Okay. What we're going to do, it looks like she's going to go to jail for felony possession of a controlled substance. My
I
police,
know better than that.
my other officers just found Xanax is in the car in a bottle with no prescription on it. Oh, there is. Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. It says just for fun on the side of the bottle.
Y'all asshole.
I want you to know that Donna is 100% responsible for this. And
No, I'm not, Chris.
And I hope you kick her in her uterus for this.
Chris is in on it too.
Oh, man. I'm sitting here, I'm laying in this cabin, beautiful, and I'm like, what the heck?
I hope you kick her right in her uterus. She said, we got to do this. And I'm like, okay.
She's not listening. She's not at work, so I know she's not listening.
And then your daughter decides to jump in on this too, but it's all Donna's fault. She put Chris up to it.
Oh Lord, y'all said police and Chris. All I thought of was something bad. I was like, Lord. I jumped up out of this bed, but that just made my day. I appreciate it.
Love you.
Love y'all.
Have a great day.
Tell her
Hey,
my boss said hey.
Enjoy your actual celebration of getting engaged and forget about this so-called friend of yours that just did this to you.
Yeah, because it only took you 8 years to get that cabin.
I know, right? 8 years to get around. Well, thanks, guys.
Well, we know some guys that can go down there and coach and get a rock in just a couple of seconds.
He's over here looking at me going, what do they got her for? Hold on. And I'm like,
We had her going till
he's a
till
former officer.
Yeah, we
So
had you.
he hears me talking. I was
Right.
like, wow, okay.
Well, we had you
He-
going till the drugs, right?
No, ma'am. Go ahead and put your bra back on, Miss Carissa. You don't have to show me those.
You don't have to show me
Yeah, I was like, Carissa, I know that dog's stupid. Carissa don't teach her.
And let me ask you a question. You don't think 70 and a 45 is a high rate of speed?
72 in a 45 on 138.
That's not even 30 over.
Yeah, but
I got thinking about it.
it's Friday. You can't even drive down 138 in front of Taco Bell over 40 right now on a Friday.
A school zone and a work zone. Now what you think?
School and construction zone.
Well, I was asleep. I was trying to decipher all this.
She was still hung up on
So
my
I was
daughter's in
like-
the back of a car.
No, she actually believed that part. It was when we brought the dog alert. Nah, that ain't
Well, we
right.
couldn't string it along too long. We
Yeah,
had
no.
to make it fall out of whack a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, congratulations. We're fixing to wrap our show up. I hope you get back to having a good time and go back to rest mode.
Brian's probably going, shoot, I got to go warm up the car.
That's right. It took me 8 years to get here, and these guys ruined it in 5 minutes.
Love you.
All right, we'll see you later. Have a great day.
All right, thank
All right,
you.
Yeah, Carissa, she's gonna get kicked in the uterus too. Her mama's probably gonna get her for this one. But Donna did it. It's all Donna's fault. All right, everybody, we're out of here. We got to get going.
Oh, well, you have no. She was like, y'all never be able to get me. I'll pick it up right away.
That's what she's always said.
Uh-huh.
Okay, well, we got her now.
Yeah.
So listen, I got to give everybody a forewarning. Let me word it that way. Forewarning. So I'm in the middle of transferring over to the Mac computer. So right now we're still running the station off my laptop. I have to go do a wedding, so I got to leave here. I had to be there at 2:30, which means about 1:30. Hold, please. He'll have to wait a second. At 1:30, I will change over to an older computer of mine, which means the commercials may not be running the way everybody would want the commercials ran. So I'm just warning everybody ahead of time before somebody starts sending me phone calls saying that the commercials ain't playing right. I'm just warning everybody. I will be switching over to the Mac this weekend, but I just have to take this computer. It's the only DJ laptop I have to go do this wedding. So let me call this phone call back real quick.
Hello.
Hey, man, you just call here. What you want?
Hey, I was just kind of flipping through Facebook, and then I heard what you said to Donna about Wendy and Chili, and then I seen that you're coming down to the bar there. Going to do a little radio show at the bar.
Well, we're going to be doing an event down there that night. You need to come meet Donna. She needs a man.
Well, I'm sure that the whole way the bar scene works is you try to get all the girls in there, then the guys can just start spending money, correct?
Well, I am not that
Isn't that how it's
person.
supposed to go?
I'm not
Well,
that
no, I
person.
know.
I used to be that guy when I worked in the bar
but-
scene. I'm just going in doing an
Yeah,
event.
But I was kind of reading through the Facebook post you put up a minute ago. When you're advertising, you only got an inch to scratch. I figured
Oh my
it's gonna
God.
be hard to fill that bar with girls.
It's not that kind of itch. My wife will be
No,
there
you
to
said
do
an
that
inch.
reach around.
You said an inch.
Did I
not
say
an
inch?
You only
Oh,
said
well then
inch-
let me
inch to
let me
scratch.
go look. I was typing it this morning from this small ass
There he is. He's
keyboard
only-
of mine.
There he is. He's only an inch.
Does it say inch? That makes sense to this one girl. Said
Yeah.
at least it wasn't a foot, and I was like, "What the hell is she talking about?" Oh, it does
Yeah,
say
you
that.
said you only had an inch, buddy.
I was typing fast.
I
this
had an
morning.
inch.
That had to be-
Oh my gosh.
Well, DJ Scotty, truth comes out.
Yeah, that's
There
what
you
it
go.
was. That made sense because I was like, "What in the hell is she talking about?" I
That
just
is
quickly
so
read
funny.
over. I'll just take that little suggestive mark out so people won't be calling me up on it. All right. Well, you have a good day, sir.
Who is
You
that?
guys too. See you later.
All right, bye. That was Gonzo. All right, everybody, we got to bug out of here. I got to go upstairs and shave. How about yesterday? I walked in looking like this, right? I had on at least a collared shirt, black pants, but I hadn't shaved. She says, "You do know tomorrow's formal, right?" Well, yes, it's a wedding. I know to shave when I go to a wedding. I shower, I put on deodorant, I brush my teeth, I put on clean
I
clothes,
put monkey butt on.
I put on my monkey butt powder. So, anyways. All right, anybody else got anything going on this weekend?
I gotta go to an audition.
Yay! Good luck. Recollect.
Yeah, it's for filming this
Break a hip.
Sunday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
That's fun.
So I gotta go send my audition in real quick.
And it's for filming when?
Sunday, Tuesday, and Wednesdays.
Of next week.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's like fast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a small film. So
Okay. Is it a snuff film or porn?
it's not porn, Scotty.
You just said it's a small film.
Will that be your inch?
You dog. All right, everybody. Everybody have a great day. We'll see y'all later.
Have a great weekend.
If it
Bye.
was a small porn, it'd be you.
Oh my gosh.
You just admitted it.
Now I know why they call you Splinter.
Whoa.
Splinter.
Splinter.
Why?
Because you know, you're the size of a splinter.
Oh, DJ Scotty. That's not what you said last year.
Anyways, everybody have a great day. We'll see y'all on the flip side. Stay out of trouble.
Remember you called me Redwood?
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
It's because he was a pencil number 2. It was a red pencil number 2.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
I called him spaghetti noodle one time too.
Oh yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah. It wasn't because it stuck to the wall either.
Oh, okay. With that, goodbye.
Everybody have a great day. Bye.
Bye.
Wow. Wow.
Later, y'all.
Have a great weekend.